It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
If I gave his party a B minus, what you think I'm gonna give Mentuition's party, bro? Niggas would have to drop the B minus down to a C. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like there's like too many levels ahead of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want when people to go live, all that shit you was talking, address everything you said, and then address everything that they executed well. And if you can't even come 60 to 70% of the way of what they did, you can't even say nothing bad about the party, man. You gotta just be like, yo, nah, them niggas different. I tried it. I failed. I couldn't do what them niggas could do. And that's it, man. Stop trying little bro niggas that are just in a whole different. You feel me? Like we all creators, so you gotta respect what niggas do well. There's things that I think I do the best in the space. But one thing I'm not gonna say that I put on like Mentuition. I can't. You feel me? Like I can't do what them niggas do. Them niggas have the best quality in the space.
But I will tell you this, Pop. How can I put you above Mentuition? Where you been this year?
So what you like about what Mentuition did then?
I'll tell you. And with the same thing I told them, they're moving around at a high rate. Even though they may not have the views, their name ring bells in the space.
Yeah, man, we need Mentuition. Yo, we need Mentuition here.
Nobody gives a fuck about your flounder face. Nobody wants to hear your Halliburton eyes. Nobody gives a fuck about your raccoon face. And that's why you mad at us, because we didn't watch your shit. That's why you mad, because we don't watch your shit. That's why you mad. We finally got to the bottom of it. You mad because we don't watch your shit.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it.
Perfect. Here we go.
So I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Classes in session. My brother from another mother, International, has the dues today.
Who like Steve?
What's poppin', slime? What's Gucci chat? What's going on with y'all, man? I'm outside right now, so I don't got the video on, but I am here with y'all, man. We got an action-packed show. Can't wait to jump into it. It's been far too long, man. We got a lot to talk about. But salute to the chat, man. Salute to y'all. Who we got in the building?
Man, we got Flex in the building. What up, Flex? We got Calais God. What's good, Calais? What's good,
Kev B?
Kev B, salute. What's good, chat? We're here. We're here. Yes, man, we're here. We're here in Cartagena, Colombia, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Mafia, man. Thank you guys for holding us down. We appreciate y'all, guys. We're doing a fundraiser, guys, okay? Next week, we're going to Cali, Colombia. I said Cali, Colombia, with our guys, all right? The Flyboy way. Good morning, world. Check in effect.
Checkmate.
And Mentuition.
Yeah, man, we need Mentuition. Yo, we need Mentuition here.
Yes, we do. We always need Mentuition here, chat. That's why I hate when they try to get us up out of here, because we them, chat, them tuition, man. Let's play that one more time, man. Hold on.
Yeah, man, we need Mentuition. Yo, we need Mentuition here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, man. So, chat, we are doing a fundraiser. Al, can you put the fundy up on the screen, or maybe I'll do it?
I'm gonna put it up. We gotta do some calculation though.
I'm gonna do some calculations right now, because we've been getting a lot of support on the IRLs. Let me grab my phone with the Cash App on it real quick while Al pulls that up.
I'll put it. I'm gonna update it first before I put it up. But salute to everybody checking in. We got Gates too, Wavy, Shabby Kid pulling up too. Salute.
Shout out to y'all, man. And we got some more Cash Apps. It looked like maybe we got some Cash Apps. Damn, y'all been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see if Cash App will let me see what we put in to the hold on, chat. Hold on. Doesn't Cash App show you what you put into the
I can
like,
pull it up from I have the emails. I can just calculate this shit real quick.
yeah, but it's supposed to tell me okay, we got 40. Okay, there was one I had put in 137. So take off 137.
Okay.
And then take off 75 plus 137.
137 plus
75 plus 45 plus 56. Whatever that is. Subtract 45.
313.
Yeah.
313.
So y'all been going crazy on the Cash Apps, man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, so thank y'all. The 56, I'm about to just put it in there now. It's actually still in the balance. It's gonna be like a little less than 56 when I do the instant transfer. But shout out to y'all, man. Y'all been going crazy with the Cash Apps. Guys, we'll let y'all know in a second what the final amount is that we have to raise, guys. We're trying to raise this in the next 3 to 4 days, to be honest. So by Wednesday, we really want to have this fundy hit. It's been taking a little longer to hit this fundy, and we get it. You know, people got shit going on. But guys, we're going to Cali with Flyboy, Check in Effect. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be some other YouTubers that might pop up. It's gonna be insane. We plan on going live pretty much every day that we're there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna be doing some sort of IRL. And I don't know if Check or Flyboy. I think Flyboy's live right now, but Check, if you're in the chat, let us know if this is the first time you met Flyboy. Maybe they met before. Does anybody know, Al? Do you know if they ever met?
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question.
We might be the first ones, chat, to send it, chat.
Good morning, world.
To get Check in Effect.
Check in Effect. Checkmate.
Yeah. Checkmate. That might be the first time we get them together. So that'll be a dope ass live. Cause I don't know how they're gonna I know they're cool, but I just don't even know what's gonna happen. So I'm super excited about it, chat. So if y'all want to see that, y'all want to see us out in Cali with baddies, salsa dancing, having fun like we did last year. We had the most epic live stream last year. I'm gonna be honest, the live stream we did with Flyboy in Cali, I think it rivals the best Travel Space live IRL streams ever, like series. It really was. So shout out to Flyboy. But this time, guys, we're not really shooting for Flyboy or Check in Effect specifically. We're just shooting from intuition. So it's gonna be me and Al holding the camera, and you know what I'm saying? We're not really there working. We're there enjoying and shooting content. So shout out to you guys, man. So we got another $1,257 left, chat. Is that right, Al?
Yeah, we like halfway there.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I'm gonna text you and see, because we've been getting some support outside of it.
Oh, we got a PayPal. Can you take 30 off of that? I think Kev V, somebody sent a PayPal. Can you take another 30 off of that? Actually, Kev B sent a PayPal at one point. Let me check the PayPal again. I think I took it out, but yeah, we got some money in the PayPal. Yeah, take 30 off of the PayPal for sure. Shout out to y'all supporting the PayPal for real. Yeah, it was Kev B with the 30 and the PayPal. So yeah, man, we appreciate y'all again, man. So today we got an action-packed show. There's gonna be a lot to talk about. There's a lot of stuff going on in the travel space. There's a lot of stuff going on in general in the manosphere. There's a lot of stuff going on here in Colombia. We're gonna give you guys updates. Again, those of you who have been watching the IRLs, we'll go over my IRLs that I did. I had a girl out. We'll at least go over that. I'll show y'all some more behind the scenes with her. She's super cool. I'll be hanging out with her. Not every day. I was maining that girl for like 5 days in a row, chat. She was literally sleeping in my bed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was GFE for real. But
I'm gonna let you finish in one moment. But firstly, salute to our guy Quavius pulling up. But Kev B says to check the Cash App. And when Kev B sends a Cash App, you already know it's just me on my burner account. I got it ready just to trick everybody. For those of you that haven't been watching, that live under a rock. Kev B is me, apparently. That's what they say. And every time he sends a Cash App, it's just me on my burner account. But we got to stop the show already.
Shout out to Kev B.
Guy, man. Salute.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Shout out to our guy Kev B coming through with another Cash App, man. Thank you, man, for the $20 holla. Kev B going crazy, man. Going crazy. Another air horn. Another air horn for Kev B. Another air horn, and fuck it. Let's drop a bomb for Kev B. Let's go. Thank you, Kev. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Keep supporting us, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Every time y'all send in money, I know it may seem cliche to say, but it really does help us out. It really does keep us motivated. It's not only money that motivates us, it's the support in general, the likes, the views, the watches, and just the people that have been here from the beginning. But when that Cash App comes through, it just lets us know we're doing something right, chat. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather YouTube be my side hustle than have to. You should have multiple side hustles nowadays. But I feel like, you know, the support and doing something you love with people that you love, that got love for you, is really all that matters. So we appreciate you, Kev. We appreciate all the Mafia members. Hit the like button. Send in y'all Cash Apps, guys. We're going to Cali. I got to get my going back to Cali. I got to get that.
You definitely got to have that on the soundboard.
I don't even know if I don't know what that is.
Salute to Jehovah. He said, salute, fellas. She was a nice chick. Salute. Shout out to Jay Mees. He said, Al, what did you think of Steve's curly fry? Well, me and Steve had to have a conversation whenever I got back, and I said, man, you can have all of the straight hair girls, you can have all of them, but them curly fries belong to Al, and you can't be taking curly fries from me. So Steve had to have a tough conversation about that. And yeah, I was super, super upset. She was a baddie. She was super cool. She was showing out for y'all. So salute to her, man. She was super camera friendly.
Yeah,
this is how you know, like, people are good with girls too. Like me and Steve, when we had the girls around, that's the way they act. They're on camera. They want to be on camera. They're asking. They're dancing on camera.
I already know it.
Giving them kisses on camera, which I don't approve because it was my curly fry. But yeah, it's that's the way they're supposed to be. Whereas you see other people, most people don't even have girls on camera. They most of them not even outside. But you know, for us, we're outside. We're showing y'all Cartagena. We've done a lot of cultural things. We showed y'all the World Cup. That shit was jumping. We've been showing y'all the beach. We teamed up with Game Abroad, brought y'all some collabs with him. But yeah, we've been grinding. We've been putting out that footage, and just really just trying to bring y'all the content that y'all deserve. So we appreciate it. And like Steve says, when y'all support the channel, it really helps out, and it really just keeps us motivated to keep grinding and bringing y'all the best content. Shout out to Travel Lover. He said, Al, where you been? Looks like you settled down already, so congratulations. Y'all think I settled down? Y'all think I'm wifed up?
Yo, shout out to Travel Lover. He been going crazy.
He been giving. I've been there in spirit, and shout out to him, man. He's been hitting the Cash App, so appreciate it, bro.
Going crazy. And
Travel Lover settled down. Steve, stay out of Barranquilla. Don't talk to my baddies out there. Yeah, Steve got to stay away from Barranquilla. When we go to Cali, man, go to Cali, it's just gonna be It's curly fry heaven. Where all the curly fries die, they go to Cali, Colombia, and it's a heaven. Like, and they're just all beautiful and chocolatey, caramelly, and yeah, heavenly. So can't wait to get there.
Yeah, so what do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about the
Can we get some Palenque? Shout out to Jay now. He said, can we get some Palenque content before y'all leave?
Palenque? Yeah, hell yeah, man. We can go to Palenque.
I think we should. I think we
should. Go to
Palenque. Maybe we'll live stream it.
For sure. For sure.
Kev says Steve said what he said. Calais said he's thinking about going to Barranquilla Flex, so there may not be no baddies left once Calais leaves. There may not be no baddies left. Jamie said you got to pass the curly fry. You got to pass her. Where do we go first? I think we should talk about the American Airlines situation. Yeah. We have some breaking news on that.
Yeah, man. Guys, breaking news, man. Breaking news. The American Airlines debacle, the fiasco, the situation, the deletion. We can't even say the word. We can put it in the title, but we can't say it out loud because YouTube restricts everything. But there was a but American Airlines employee that was deleted in Medellin, guys. And the mystery of his deletion, guys, it is finally, chat, been solved. All right, we're gonna talk about it just a moment. We have a video for you guys. We always tell you to be very careful in places like Medellin because they might hit you with the
scopolamine
in Medellin, aka what, chat?
The devil's breath.
The devil's breath. All right, and you just gotta be on your P's and Q's. And if you're not on your P's and Q's, then things can happen. So we do have a video. Is it by our guy that we always bring up, Al?
Oh, Al, man. Our guy. It could be. I forget who it's by. I'm about to pull it up. I think it was by him.
Yeah. Al's gonna bring up the video, or he's gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna bring it up in a second, guys. But yeah, this was a big story wasn't a long time ago, maybe like 2 months ago, that this happened, guys. And it was a big deal. I think that when you hear an American Airlines employee was deleted in Medellin, the fact that it's American Airlines, it holds some weight. The fact that he was deleted, and there are certain high-profile deletions that happen overseas in some of these countries, and they get more attention than others. The Zhang, the Asian guy that got deleted a few years ago, that was a big story because he was a popular, famous person. We got, which we could talk about, Rampage Jackson, who's not deleted, but he's in Medellin right now, chat. Okay, Rampage is in Medellin. All right, shout out to Rampage, man. Shout out to the content creators coming to Medellin, not being scared to bring their cameras out and just give good content. He's around pretty women too. He's filming. They're not getting harassed really. I think they probably got some protection, but they're going around and they're filming and Comuna 13 and going around all the different spots. So shout out to him, and we'll bring that up in a second. But there are high
shout out to Jay now too in the chat. He said he was going through migration with Rampage's security.
That's what's up. Yeah. So we'll talk about that, chat. I don't think anybody's really talking about that in the space. The fact that Randy Rampage Jackson is there, but I brought him up to say there are high profile people who come to Medellin. Cameron, the rapper, has talked about going to Medellin. Guys, Medellin is not some kept secret, right? All the rappers know about it. They come, and they may hide, and don't be out in Parque Lleras, but they certainly are there and they know about it. And they can just ship all the baddies to their crib. They don't need to go outside, okay? They got connections, all right? So let's bring up this this YouTube video. It's by DC Born.
Yeah, yep.
DC Born Rob. who I think watches our show, by the way, chat.
Jay Now said they got detained, but his manager got them out of it. So he said he was detained for like 3 hours. And shout out to Jay Now. Jay Now, he said he was in Medellin with like he was in line with Rampage.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jay. Now that's a breaking news right there. The fact that you were even, you know, that's something that is very crazy and cool at the same time. You met Rampage Jackson's security, or maybe even Rampage was there, and they got detained, and his security got him out. So usually when higher profile people like Rampage go, they want to make sure they're going to get through. They're bringing cameras, TVU, live stream backpacks, and they got to get through. And Medellin don't play. So shout out to you, Jay Now. Appreciate you. Let's drop a bomb for Jay Now. Yes, sir. But yeah, all right, let's bring this up, chat. Let's talk about it. And again, rest in peace to the gentleman who was deleted. It's unfortunate, but let's play this real quick.
Breaking news. The alleged killers of the American Airlines flight attendant, Eric Fernando Gutierrez Molina, have been arrested. This is good news. But first, quick heads up. Americans in Colombia have called to this. The American Airlines, a quick one, but an important one nonetheless. Let's jump into it. The alleged killers of the American Airlines flight attendant in Medellin have been arrested. They could be extradited. Authorities confirmed the resolution of the murder of Eric Fernando, an American Airlines flight attendant and U.S. citizen who had disappeared in Medellin after arranging a meeting through a dating app. The case resulted in the capture of 2 men and a woman accused of being part of a criminal organization known as Los Goteros, dedicated to deceiving and robbing mainly foreign citizens. The announcement was...
Did he say?
I think he said it.
Okay.
Was made by the mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez, who highlighted the joint work between the National Police, the Attorney General's Office, Interpol, and the U.S. agency HSI and the U.S. Embassy to locate and prosecute those allegedly responsible for the crime. According to the investigation, the victim was contacted through a digital platform and subsequently met with several people at a nightclub in the El Poblado neighborhood. Hours later, he was taken to a motel where, according to authorities, he was given a chemical substance that left him defenseless.
Scopolamine, the devil's breath.
The forensic report established that Eric Fernando died from mechanical asphyxiation. While the victim was unable to defend himself, the criminals allegedly made bank withdrawals and stole assets valued at approximately 30 million pesos. His body was later found abandoned in the rural...
Let's find out how much that is, chat.
I was just about to say, how much is 30 mil?
How much, we'll say, Colombian pesos to dollars. Let's find
like
out.
8 bands.
That's a lot.
7 bands, 8 bands.
30 million pesos is 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fuck it, man. This is not even discussion, man. Damn, chat. That's crazy.
Honey.
Spin the check and get it right back. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
They said, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. We're going to take 30 million Colombian peso colombiano from your cajero, from the cajero, from the ATM. Cajero means ATM, chat. So they went to the bank and just kept taking out. 10 grand, chat. 9,000. Well, it's probably 10 grand at the time. The dollar went down now. But yeah, they got him. You know, all of that, chat. And I'm like, that. The only thing I always want to say to these Colombian people is, why do you gotta delete them? Why can't you just tie him up and just take his stuff, and then why you gotta delete him? I just don't get it.
They gotta get him to the point where he can't. I mean, if you tie him up and you rob him, then he can snitch. They want him incapacitated. I don't think they're necessarily trying to delete him, but as I always say, they're not chemists. They don't know how much. They're just putting in enough to get the job done, and whatever happens, happens. If he lives, then he lives. If not, then
I feel like I get it. I just feel like there's a way to do it somehow where they don't know who took it, and that, you know what I'm saying? But I guess you're right. He was out at the club. They got him that way. They didn't just stuff him in the car and blindfold him. So he knew some people's faces. It's just really unfortunate, man, that it's like, man, I'd just rather you just take my shit and just, you know what I'm saying? I'll just go home and never come back. But it's a sad situation that people have to lose their lives over this kind of stuff. But when you're around, areas where there's people that are a part of these gangs and there's a lot of panic mode, people are in scarcity, they'll do anything for $1. And, they ended up getting caught, which is justice has been served. But, it only takes these kind of high profile situations for them to really kind of go crazy into it. But I'm happy that they caught him because it's kind of, just kind of messed up overall. You got anything else, El? I'm gonna play a little bit more.
No, you can play.
Area of the municipality of Jericho in the southwestern part of Antioquia. The investigations established at approximately unable to defend
Pause it
themselves.
real quick.
Criminals allegedly made.
How are they taking money out the ATM without a PIN number? It's because he got scopolamine. When you get scopolamine, you turn into a zombie. They can tell you to do whatever. Hey, what's your PIN number? You're going to give it to them. They can tell you to jump off this cliff. You're going to do whatever. That's the whole thing with scopolamine. That's why they do that. So that that's another reason why they don't just tie you up. Like if you tie you up, you might give them the wrong PIN number, waste time. You might be able to get them. This just, give them the scopolamine and hey, what's your PIN number? Tell me your PIN number. Tell me the lock code to your phone. Tell me all this stuff.
We need to get into your phone. What's your phone PIN? Oh yeah, it's 4478. He's probably like just drugged up out of his mind at that point. Yeah. They're trying to wake him up, like wake up, hey, what's your PIN? Your PIN number, PIN. And he just tell them. He don't know what's going on. He forgot. He's half asleep. You know what I mean? And it's just fucked up, man. I don't know, man. It hurts me a little bit to think about it because it's like, damn, like people could just be so ruthless. It's like, I don't know. It's just corny to me, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff we got to deal with, and we just have to be very careful. Even here in Cartagena, guys, got to be careful. Okay, and we'll talk about that a little bit more, but yeah.
Bank withdrawals and stole assets valued at approximately 30 million pesos. His body was later found abandoned in the rural area of the municipality of Jericho in the southwestern part of Antioquia. The investigations established that the criminal structure, Los Coteros, was behind the homicide, an organization that, according to the authorities, contacted its victims through dating applications to gain their trust, drug them, and then steal money, cell phones, jewelry, and other valuables. As part of the operation, one of the alleged perpetrators, a 23-year-old man, was located in Peru after initially fleeing to Ecuador. His location was made possible thanks to an Interpol Blue Notice and the work of the HSI agency. Another man, 31, was also detained in Lima while prosecutors for his extradition to Colombia were underway. Meanwhile, the woman was arrested in Monteria, accused of laundering money obtained through these illicit activities. Mayor Federico Gutierrez asserted that the most important thing was to prevent the case from going unpunished and warned that in addition to facing legal proceedings in Colombia, those arrested could be extradited to the United States, since the victim was a citizen of that country. The two men will have to answer for their crimes of aggravated homicide, qualified theft, and aggravated theft, while the woman was prosecuted for theft by computer means and similar means. Meanwhile, authorities continue investigations to identify and capture other possible members of Los Coteros, with the aim of dismantling this criminal organization that has particularly affected tourists and foreign citizens that visit Medellin, Colombia.
Foreigner.
Said it again, chat, at the end. He did. So yeah, man, unfortunate situation. Again, guys, as we tell you, watch your drinks, be careful, try not to go out with groups of people that you don't know. I think he may have been a Latino guy, so maybe he spoke Spanish and thought it was all cool. Who knows? But these are those situations, chat, where we tell you guys just, you know what I mean? You gotta be. People aren't really. I'm not gonna say there aren't any good people. There's always good people in the world, but when you go to some of these other countries, they're not. They're really just trying to extract from you. And you just have to understand that. They don't always really like you that much. They just like what you can do for them. And that's like that in a lot of places. But it happens more a lot of times overseas in countries where they're not as fortunate. Okay? And those dating apps, as we told you guys, stay away from them. You guys aren't qualified. You're not qualified. You don't have the skill sets to use dating apps. Leave that to the guys who travel more, who have been here several times, and know what they're doing. Al, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think a lot of people just say stay off of dating apps, but I think that, like you just said, leave them for the intermediate to expert level travelers. I use dating apps. I have never had a problem, and I know other people that have too. And they can work out really well, and you can meet some dope people on there, but you gotta really be an experienced traveler and know a lot more about what you're doing and kind of the red flags. Also, do your research, man. Do your research before you travel to these places. Not saying that he didn't, but just in general, people need to do their research. When me and Steve went over the first time to Medellin, we researched, we watched a bunch of different channels on YouTube, did research, talked to friends that have been there. So do your research, man. That little bit of time that you're spending researching could really help save your life. And then know the language. That helps as much as you can. That can really get you out of bad situations. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not really too much that you can do on your phone unless you have like a burner phone that you leave the house with. And if you're over there for a short period of time, that's feasible. But like if you're over there for an extended amount of time, it's kind of hard to just rely on a burner phone, just taking that around every time you leave the house. But the main thing is to have, if you have security, if you have a security guard, it eliminates 99.9% of this stuff, man. If you have just the security guard in your place, it eliminates a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, you shouldn't be going out, meeting people, random people that you don't know, going out at nighttime and meeting them. If this is your first time, being out with them, I mean, I don't know if he picked the place. You should be picking the place. You should be picking a spot that's out in the open. You should have friends nearby. I mean, there's a million things that me and Steve do. Steve has my location. I'm telling him if I'm going out, to different places. I also have other friends and family that have my location, people watching. So it's like, that helps. But yeah, traveling with friends is really the best way to do it, because you always got somebody watching your back. If Steve's kicking it with somebody for the first time, I'm the one, yo, you good? You texting, or if he's, at the crib with somebody for the first time, like, yo, everything good, cool, blah, blah, blah. There's just a million ways to just set yourself up for success that a lot of these people aren't doing.
100%. And another thing too, chat, as I was mentioning, like about these dating apps, just don't use them. Go out and meet people, meet women out and about. It's always safer. When you think of online, like they were saying, these criminal organizations can make fake profiles. They can fish for your information. They can lure you into different places. Like I said, a lot of men, we're just not equipped to travel to places and try to meet people and hook up or whatever guys are trying to do when they're here. I think this dude might have been, was he even straight? I don't know if
it was a gay dating app.
It was gay. Okay. So, which was neither here nor there. It would have happened anyway. As a matter of fact, they may start targeting gay people more because gay men are more sexual, right? They're that's kind of what they're doing. They're hooking up for sex. So it's even easier to try to get them. Someone said, I think it was Gates 2 said, how did his bank let him take it? All they have to do is take the money out, Gates. They don't have to take out the full 30 million at once. They can do 2 million a day, right? 3 million, 4 million.
Dude's gone.
What'd you say?
I said the dude's gone, and they're in Peru or where they're just taking that money out,
Yeah, they might, and then they could have done it in Medellin. They could have just took it out and then got caught a plane. He was gone by the time they found his body, they were probably already gone and took all the money, right? But every day, it's not going to really raise a red flag from the bank, especially because he travels a lot too. They probably know he works for American Airlines, right? They might whatever.
Or you can like, they have friends, like they work in networks, right? So they may not go to an ATM. It may just be as simple as my friend has a credit card scanner because he owns a business, and I'm going to swipe for 30 million, or I'm going to swipe for 8 million, and I'm going to swipe for like 10 million, and then just keep swiping until the bank stops the shit, right?
Absolutely.
Or they have the lock code to his phone already, so they're just, the bank sending a text message, yo, is this you taking it out? Then you just answer yes.
Yeah.
Like it's very easy for them to do that stuff over there.
Absolutely. And they're experts at it. They know the words in English. They're not, it really just takes them using their phone to translate it if they need to. But like, this is what these gangs do. They steal stuff. They hack phones. They hack crypto. They do cryptocurrency. Get into your accounts. All of that. That's what they do. So it's not difficult for them. Not difficult for them at all. All right. What do we got next?
As far as next, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. There's a couple things. One is the DDG cameraman situation.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about that. And I thought it was a great topic.
Let's do.
And then I have something else in the Discord too.
Okay, well, let's keep it on Colombia for a little bit,
real
quick, and then we'll go to the DDG shit and all the other shit.
Did you want to talk about the clubs?
The clubs being shut down?
Yeah,
we can do clubs. We can do real quick. We can talk about Rampage. Maybe show a quick part of his stream. We can talk about AJ Lou has a quick short out.
Okay,
that ties into the clubs too. So, excuse me. Hold on, chat. Let me turn this AC off real quick. Something's like dusty or something here. Give me a sec. 2 seconds. All right. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Sorry, Chad. I'm like breathing in. It's like making me cough. There's like a dust or something here. Okay. So let's talk about what'd you say, Al?
We can talk about the clubs being shut down. We can talk about
let's talk about the clubs. So I talked about this on the live stream, guys, but the nightclubs here in Cartagena are still shut down in Centro. Okay, in Centro, the clubs are completely shut down. That is Pretexto, Santa Catalina, Fusion, Cartagena Live, VSOP. Any club that is Chica friendly is completely shut down. The only club that's open right now really is Delirium. Okay? Is Delirium.
I mean, that's the only one that's open.
I'm sorry. The only one that's open is Delirium. Excuse me. The only club that's open right now is Delirium. All the others are shut down. The ones that are in Centro, that are in the walled city. Okay? So if you're going out to the walled city, expect to go to regular clubs, clubs with, the locals. Go to clubs that are, just normal. But if you're looking for the hip hop clubs or the Chica friendly clubs, those have been shut down by the government and is going on basically a month, right, Al? Something like that. It's been at least 3 weeks. And Cartagena Live, as I was telling you guys on one of our live streams, they just opened up like 3 weeks ago. So it sucks for them because they haven't even got a chance to really get any traction. We were actually going to do a video on their whole club, and I'm kind of glad we didn't because all of this happened. But at the same time, it just sucks because it was a gringo-owned, black-owned club, and it was starting to really gain some popularity and gave us and men another option of a place to go to. So I don't know when everything's going to open back up. I really don't know, chat. It doesn't mean don't come down here. It doesn't mean that it's whack. I don't go to Pretexto. I never really went to that club. Maybe once when it first opened 2 or 3 years ago. We don't go to VSOP anymore. VSOP moved from the, where it was down near the old Delirium, and they made it VSOP again. I mean, these are clubs that they just try to get people to go to before you go to Delirium. But they're never really popping, in my opinion. But I mean, Al, what do you think about the whole situation?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. But I've seen it. I mean, we both seen it before. They shut it down, and for long periods of time, Space was having all those issues.
Yeah.
Every time Space opened, it got shut down. It seemed like every time me and Steve would go to Cartagena, we'd be trying to hit up Space, and every single time, like, we'd fly there, and like a couple months later, oh, it's open, and then we fly back and shut down. We have seen this before, but it's just unfortunate because we know the person that's involved with that owns the club, and it's just as a business person myself, it just sucks seeing another person losing out on all that money that they invested into a really dope club. So hopefully they get the stuff, the mayor allows this to open back up and helps the businesses, but it's unfortunate for him. So definitely wish them the best and it all. Gaze to Wavy said, do the owners still have to pay rent while shut down? Yes,
absolutely. In most cases they will have to. I will say this, I do see that they might. I can break some news, chat. Okay, if y'all want me to do some breaking news, let me know. Okay, if you guys want me to do breaking news, put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. It's not really that big of a deal, so I'll say it.
Put some money in the Cash App.
I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, put some money in the Cash App. But yeah, we do have some breaking news for some nightclubs here, and this is something that no one else has really said. So if you guys wanna know it, throw some money in the Cash App real quick. Throw something in there, and then we'll break that for you. But and this is about a new nightclub that is opening up very soon, and it may be a battle against this situation that just happened. Okay, so I'll give y'all some shit. Okay, those of you who might be coming to Cartagena very soon. But either way, just to circle back on this situation, competition isn't a bad thing. It's always nice to have different options. However, when you don't have different options, then you're kind of forced to go to one place. And what happens when you go to that one place is sometimes they can overcharge you. The good thing about Delirium is there isn't a cover charge. I'll give them that. They really don't do cover charges here in Cartagena. That's just been standard here, and they've stuck to it. And I'll salute the bar owners and nightclub owners here for saying, you know what, we are not going to charge people cash to come in, because in Medellin, it's different. A lot of those clubs will charge a cover. Not all of them, but some of them will. So that's cool. However, once you go in, they get you a different way. And that can be drinks. That can be with, if you get bottles, they're charging you for ice. They're charging you for a little bucket. They charge you for the little dance when they come out and do the dance with the fucking light saber things. They're charging you for napkins. They're charging you for mixers, Red Bulls. What they could, I guess Red Bulls you would charge for. But like certain things that are supposed to just kind of be accommodated with your drinks, you're getting charged for. Then there's a service charge, which they never did overseas, but now they do. So these things have all been implemented into, nightlife and higher profile places, not even just nightclubs, but if you go to restaurants here like Mirador, there's going to be a service charge. Okay, if you go to a little bullshit restaurant in some other part of Cartagena, they're not going to do a service fee. But if it's an upper scale place and gringos go there, 9 times out of 9, it's going to be some sort of upcharge. Okay. Steve, have you ever thought about building a course on being an influencer, cameraman, social branding, where you could build a community leveraging your connection and experiences to help others? Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know, Al has made some suggestions to do something like that. Al has made suggestions to even talk about being the cameraman for King 68. I still have a lot of footage from King 68 actually on my phone that I didn't delete. It's kind of funny, but just behind the scenes stuff of stuff that I was filming for him, which is really cool. I don't have access to all the videos I used to have because he took me out of the video thing, which he should. I mean, if you don't work for someone anymore, you shouldn't have access to all their shit, right? But I do have, you know, just some cool stuff. You know what I mean? That's DJ Khaled. I was at DJ Khaled's house, which was really cool. Got to see his kids and everything. Um, you know, just little stuff like working with King 68 and just being in Miami in general was dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've thought about that, and that's definitely something that I'll consider. And once we get into the DDG cameraman stuff, we'll once we get into the DDG cameraman stuff, we'll talk about that. But yeah. Yeah, man. Hanging out with King we were around some badass bitches, chat. We were around some baddies. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, don't let me go into the tuck. But anyway, to answer your question, yeah, definitely a great idea. What were we talking about before though? We were talking about the nightclubs. Chat, I need to see something in the Cash App. Just throw $5, something in the Cash App, guys, and I'll drop a bomb for you guys that nobody really knows about here in Cartagena about the nightclubs. Okay, a new nightclub. But yeah, it's an unfortunate thing, and like I said, like I'm just looking at these old videos. It's an unfortunate thing, man. It really is. Let me see. What's this?
While we're waiting on that, we can talk about Rampage.
Well, I got one more thing that goes into the clubs, so let's do that, and then we'll do Rampage. So Randy Rampage Jackson is here, but before we talk about him, I got something.
Quentin.
Randy, is it Randy Quentin Rampage?
It's Quentin Rampage.
Quentin Rampage. I thought it was Randy Rampage. Is it Quentin Rampage Jackson? My bad. I'm tripping. Where did I get Randy from? Oh, there's a guy named Randy Rampage. Stupid. All right, so Quentin Rampage Jackson is here, but let's talk about this AJ Lou thing. I'm gonna bring it up real quick because AJ Lou, who we've had on our show before, put out a video. So not only, guys, breaking news, not only is Cartagena shut down, but there's some breaking news. I think this is verifiable, Al, and it's sad to say, but I'm hearing that Parquilleras is shut down, guys. All right, I'm hearing that if right now you went to Medellin, you got off a plane, you saw Quentin Rampage in El Poblado, and you tried to get into Gusto's, Sky Park, what's the other one, Al? Glow. They'll say no. You can't get in, chat, because we're fucking closed. We won't even say no because you won't even get a chance to get in, chat.
Honey.
All right?
Run that back, turbo.
You won't even get a chance to get in.
Yeah, man, we need mentuition. Yo, we need mentuition here.
Hold on, where's that other one?
We seen you in the Colombian clubs, not getting no play.
There we go. We haven't seen you in the Colombian clubs because you can't get in.
We seen you in the Colombian clubs, not getting no play.
All right. So let's bring this up real quick. Shout out to AJ Lou. Let me see. Where is it here? Hold on, chat. I gotta AJ Coach AJ Lou. Here he is. All right. Someone sent me this today, and it was one of my childhood friends, actually, who I used to go to this place called the Boys and Girls Club with. And man, we go back to like elementary school, and he's been to Colombia, and he was like, man, I guess I'm not going for Halloween now. He's all upset, all up in arms. Whoops. How do I? My bad. Why did it do that? There we go. There we go. Show. There we are. Check this out, chat. Here we go.
I don't really go to Poblado like that unless someone's visiting. The other day, I get a text from one of my buddies, and he's like, bro, breaking news. All the clubs in the park are closed. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, yeah, they are all the places where the girls go and guys go there to look for the girls. They're done, all of them. And I did a video a few months ago saying that there was a mall being built and they're going to shut that whole area down and it's going to be for families and locals and everything else. And all these fools in the comments were calling me a liar, this and that. Even the place, what's it called, Gusto Lounge, is up for sale on Facebook and Instagram. And then at the airport, you know, if you're coming in for sexual tourism, you're going to get turned away. They're going to report you to whoever, I don't know, but don't come here for girls, bro. If you're coming here to enjoy the city, the beautiful, you know, surrounding areas and all that kind of stuff, yeah, but if you're coming here for girls, don't come, man. I'm just telling you. So I don't really.
Chat, did he say Gusto's was closed?
My heart is breaking.
Chat, my heart is broken.
My heart is breaking.
Did he say that Gusto's is closed? Chat, we gotta run that back, man. Run that back, Rello.
My heart is breaking. My heart is breaking. It breaks my heart.
Chat. Is Cartagena closed? All right. We're the first channel to break the news. If AJ Lou is saying it, I'm not gonna say it's 100% true, but this is what I mean. Gusto's being up for sale on Facebook does kind of sound weird, but we can verify it. Can someone look up if they can see if Gusto's is up for sale? Somebody in the chat, somebody in the mob.
I say AJ Lou's a pretty solid source. If he says it's up on Facebook, I believe that. And it's not too hard.
Passport Graffiti. I've hit up Passport Graffiti, and we actually tried to get him on the show. Nigga ain't want to come on the show. Okay, I'm not mad, not butthurt, but we tried. All right, this was something else that was going on in the past. But shout out to him. We love to have a conversation with some of these guys. Chat. See, a lot of these guys that you guys see online at Top Cartagena and Medellin specifically, like we been did that. They're following and I'm not trying to slight these guys or talk shit. I'm just saying like we been did that. Like some of them don't even know that like Mentuition is the reason why they're even making the content they're making. It's like unbeknownst to them. It's like we planted the seed and then all these other people sprouted out about it. And I'm not saying people didn't talk about Medellin before, but in the way we were kind of putting out the information, you're seeing a lot of these newer YouTubers and newer Instagram people pop up. And you know, and someone correct me if I'm wrong. If Passport Graffiti was talking Medellin before we were, please someone tell me. The way he's talking about it now, please someone tell me. But you know, he'll answer me if I text him. But I'd rather do a come on the show, man. Let's talk. Like a lot of people too. Like there's this thing with content creators. They don't want to I mean, like, bro, just come on the damn show. Like, let's just it's just like this little. What's the thing I'm trying to say, Al? Like, competition anxiety or whatever it is. It's like, bro, like. Y'all got some of y'all got way more clout than us, way more following us, and they still don't want to do anything. So shout out to AJ Ludo. He came on the show and it was a really great show. I think it's still up on this channel because that was after we got banned. But yeah, I mean, he's a pretty credible source, guys. I don't know if any of you guys are in Medellin right now or you know anybody in Medellin, but somebody look it up. Look it up. They're building a mall. And AJ Lou has been saying that they're trying to build a mall around there. And so they're trying to kind of clean up that area. Now, does that mean there's not going to be another area that you can go to? Absolutely not, right? They may try to do an adult zone like they did or like they're trying to do here in Cartagena. But as of right now, guys, Medellin is cooked if you're trying to go there for that weekend warrior type of stuff. So you just got to go and enjoy yourself on some normal shit and hit up some normal clubs. And there's still some clubs that you can go to that are late night, our kind of clubs that we go to, strip clubs, but it's not going to be that parquilleras, stand outside, go to Gusto's, go to Glow. So they really have effectively cleaned all that shit up. It's crazy. What do you think, Al? Al, you there? Hello? Are we recording? Al. Maybe Al stepped away, chat. All right. But yeah, let me see if anybody put a Cash App in. We didn't get a Cash App, chat. Somebody sent $1, $2 in the Cash App. I have some breaking news about some nightclubs here. You guys didn't even send it in. That's crazy. I guess y'all don't want to know. We have breaking news about a new nightclub here in Cartagena. If you guys want to hear about it, throw something in the Cash App, guys. We are doing a fundy for Cali, Colombia, guys. We need to hit this fundy in 3 days. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday. We want it to be over by Wednesday. We've already raised about $200 the last couple days, but we need to hit this fundy, chat. So drop something in the bucket. Cash App's on the bottom left-hand side, or you can hit the description and you can drop something in the PayPal. All right. I don't know if Al got timed out or whatever, but we'll wait for him to come back.
Nah, I'm back now. My bad.
Okay. I was just asking.
We need to, yeah. Nothing really matters right now. We need to stop the show.
We got to stop the show. Hold on, chat. Stop the show. Stop the show. What the fuck, man? Shout out to our guy, Jimmy John.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Shout out to our guy, Jimmy motherfucking John's coming through.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Follow me, the devil's breath.
Yeah, man, we need mentuition. Yo, we need mentuition here.
I'm playing all the shit.
The niggas different. I tried it. I failed.
Nobody gives a fuck about your flounder face. Nobody wants to hear your Halliburton eyes. Nobody
You
gives a
gotta,
fuck about your
you gotta play the one
raccoon
pounding
face.
on the table.
You know they gonna call me the #1 glazer.
Shout out Jimmy Johns.
Giving my niggas props. This is what niggas do in the space. They call you a glazer when you give your niggas props. But I'm like, hold on. First of all, to set the tone for 2026, you guys might have broke a record of over 1,500 people in attendance across platforms. Everybody in the comment section, I want to say 90%, was that the stream is fire, the boat party is fire, the talent is absolutely fire. I think you guys already set the tone for 2025. Everybody was trying to get their live stream quality to look like Mentuition. Everything was Mentuition. Yeah, man, we need Mentuition. Yo, we need Mentuition here. Niggas try to say you guys can't let the cameraman. The only cameramen, they lames in real life. Despite the fact that I hang out with both of these niggas in real life, and they are way more.
Chat, this aged so well.
I'm just gonna say that. #1, but y'all niggas set the tone for what is probably the biggest collab in just travel period. Y'all had King 6 the Great.
Rello, strong arms.
You caught all of the action. You caught the vibes. You guys about to have a whole week full of turning up. Everybody playing catch up right now to Mentuition. And even though I'm a YouTuber as well, I'm trying to grow as well. There's no reason I'm not prideful to the point.
What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take
for me to get to where I'm at and what they did?
What's it gonna take?
It's gonna take some serious. Nigga, it's gonna take an act of God for you to get to that point.
Shout out to Jimmy Johns, man. Coming through with the $100 bomb. We had to play a bunch of sound bites. We had to play the #1 glazer, chat. The #1 glazer, man. Shout out to our guy. Shout out to our guy. Shout out to our guy. Okay. He's the #1. He's just the #1, man. He's been killing it, man. Shout out to our guy, Jimmy Johns, man. So we had to play that long glaze session from our so-called op just to make it more bittersweet, man. It really did age very well. But the thing is, I'll say is we have big supporters like Jimmy Johns, the whole mafia, Calais, Kev B, everybody, CJ, everybody, all the mafia that's gonna be here. Everybody's just really been going crazy. I really appreciate y'all, man. I couldn't thank y'all. Me and Al, really, from the bottom of our heart, just thank y'all for being the biggest, cool, supporting, people that we've ever met, man. And I got a chance to meet Jimmy Johns in person. Can't wait to see him again soon. And I'm just super happy, man. The mafia is here, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out. Al, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, salute to our guy, man, Jimmy Johns, man. Big time supporter. Shout out to everybody that donated, but Jimmy Johns, man, he be taking stuff to a whole new level, man. We got to stop the show specifically for him every episode. And he was really dope meeting in person. Hopefully we get a chance to kick it again sometime soon, but yeah, it's shout out to Jimmy Johns, man, and shout out to just the whole mafia, just always having our back, always helping us out. Y'all know what's going on, but yeah, we're a brotherhood. We always support each other, and we always got each other's back.
100%, 100%. Thank you again, Jimmy Johns. And yeah, so I'll say this, chat. With the whole situation, should we? I guess we got to count that. We got to break the news. That's a big boy donation. We got to break the news. We can't. When Jimmy Johns does that, it just ruffles his fellas. We still need a Cash App, guys. Send in some Cash Apps too. But Jimmy Johns came through with the hundo, so we're gonna break some quick news for y'all, real quick, because that's just too big of a big boy donation. All right. So breaking news, chat. Breaking news, real quick. Okay. All right. Those of you who are going to be coming to Cartagena, as we mentioned, the clubs in the walled city are shut down right now. Don't know what's going to happen with that right now. Most people are just going to delirium. However, chat, okay, I think, okay, don't quote me, but I think that maybe that sparked a new club that's going to be opening up in, guys, the part of Colombia, the part of Cartagena that this new club is going to be is Getsemani, chat, okay? Getsemani, or we call it get some money, because you got to get some money.
Spin the check and get it right
to spend some money, you got to get some money. So Getsemani, guys, is an area right next to Centro. There is a new club. I'm going to show you guys the flyer real quick that's going to be opening up this week. This week, chat, okay? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, and I will send this screenshot. But you guys need to be on the lookout for this new club. And I know why this club, I won't give you guys the full details on it because they haven't opened up yet. And I don't want to, not that it's going to really do anything, but I don't want to speculate on something that I may not know entirely about. However, I will say that I do think part of the reason why this club opened up was because of what's going on in the walled city. Now, what you guys may not understand is that El Leguido, Boca Grande, El Bosque, where Delirium is, Manga, there's different places, different parts of the city can be shut down while others are still open. And Getsemani is just close enough to the walled city in which you can walk there, and there's still really cool clubs there. There's actually a club that this guy was telling me about that I need to go to called RD, which is DR. It's called the Dominican Republic. It's called RD or DR. And he said it'd be jumping. Okay. And there'd be a lot of girls in there, right? Regular girls and the girls that you guys come here for mixed in. So there are clubs in Getsemani that are going to have, your fun, whatever you're kind of looking for, but also just even gringas, like girls coming from, I just met a girl yesterday from France, black girl. She was in the barbershop getting her nails done. I'm like, oh, where are you from? I'm from France. She barely spoke any English. I'm not here to necessarily talk to women that are from, that are here for 3 days. But it was still nice to have a conversation with her. I got ended up getting her information. We talked, so on and so forth. But let me bring this up real quick. What the heck? Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Why doesn't it show? Is it in downloads? Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me send this to myself real quick. Okay, here it is. My bad. Okay, I found it. Boom. All right, chat. So here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Shout out to this new club, guys. The new club is called Zafra. Okay, Zafra. The all new Zafra. Starting this Thursday, August 6th. Yes, August 6th. This new club will be opening up in Hesamani, and it's going to be playing hip hop. It's going to be playing reggaeton. It's going to be girl friendly, chica friendly. And they're open every night except Tuesday. And it's 1 minute, I would say more than 1 minute, maybe 2 or 3 minute walk from the walled city, depending on how deep you are in the walled city. Okay. So, you know, maybe we'll go and check this out. We'll see, maybe give you guys an update on who owns it, why it opened up. We'll give you some more game on that. But I thought you guys should see this because what happens in Centro doesn't happen in Hesamani. They're not going to just shut down Hesamani. No, oh no. You ain't just, even just some clubs there. Nope. So it's not the same jurisdiction. You can shut down Centro, but you can't shut down Boca Grande. You can't, there's different people over here. So this club, I think, popped up because of that open, close thing that keeps happening here that Al was talking about. And you see it happening now in Medellin. So shout out to people just making moves. It's checkers, not chess, and you got to figure it out. Al, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, expanding outside of the walled city, I mean, it just seems like smart business, like, is not trying to necessarily go against the grain. It seems like they want the walled city to be family friendly and to not have and to have a certain look and feel and things like that. So they want that. So you know, this is Zafra could have opened inside the walled city and just been another club and done all that. But if that's the thing that they're going for, then they're probably going to get shut down. So their line of thinking was, oh, well, we'll open up near the walled city, but not in the walled city, and we'll see what happens. I think if it gets too big, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of politics. It's hard to say what'll happen, but at least they're trying that. It depends on a lot of different factors whether or not this will be successful, in my opinion. But you know, maybe we'll check it out and give y'all some footage there and take a look and see what it's like. But it seems dope, and I'm happy that there's other spots. But you know, we'll see how long it lasts. It's just there's a number of factors that's going to determine how long it's going to last.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of politics when it comes to that stuff. So, but it's cool to see.
Yeah. So that's just a quick little segue, chat. Let's talk. My bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you wanted to. Was this the last thing you had on this?
I wanted to do Rampage and I wanted to do my GFE, but did you have something else?
I was gonna try to. I wasn't gonna go into what's it called, the DDG thing. I wanted to talk about.
I mean, we'll come back to Colombia. If you want to give me the link for that or whatever, we can do that. Yep.
Yeah. Let's cross over and we'll come back. But it's in the Discord. I'll send you the link.
Yeah. So those of you, you said, bro, is everyone using AI flyers? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the wave now. It's the easiest way to make flyers now. I remember back when it was hard to do flyers. You had to get a flyer guy. You had to find somebody to make you flyers. Now you can upload someone else's flyer and say, make mine say this. I mean, this AI shit has really changed the game. I was looking at, what's the dude's name? what's his name? The white boy that got kicked out. Casey. Casey, who I talk to behind the scenes sometimes, the one white boy that got kicked out of Medellin. Casey put up a recent video. Shout out to Casey. And he was talking about how he's made his whole Tinder profile AI. He just put his face and then he makes his background in Paris or wherever, Medellin, St. Lucia, whatever. And it looks real. Like, it doesn't look fake. And it's just crazy that now I'm like, damn, I don't really have to take pictures now. I always like, I can get it's really actually cut like even a professional cameraman out of a lot of situations. It's crazy. AI is crazy, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. And I might actually make an AI profile now that I know how easy it is to do it. Why not? Women freaking put on makeup and get BBLs and shit. All right, so it's in the private chat here. Let's bring up this DDG situation. Give me a second. All right. So DDG, you want to explain it, Al, or you want me to explain it?
You can explain it.
Okay, DDG, guys, has recently been in the tabloids because of the turmoil and issues that he's been going through with his cameraman. As you guys know, I was King 68's cameraman for a year. And, it was, shout out to King.
King, please save me from this thing.
Shout out to King. But, being a cameraman for some of these influencers can be hell. It can be annoying. It can be a very, very tough job. And, there's this rumor going around that DDG was paying his cameraman $3K per month. And, there's he's catching a lot of flack from it. And DDG's not really saying how much he's paying his cameraman. I don't know where the $3K came from. I don't know if that was from him or from his old cameraman.
Regardless. He said $20 an hour, which is crazy madness. And then the reason why I wanted to talk about it was because it's crazy to pay somebody that. And then he's just like talking about how easy of a job it is. Yes, pointing a camera at someone doesn't take a lot of skill, right? But holding a camera you got to think about the job requirements. You're holding a camera in a backpack, a $30,000 streaming backpack that you're responsible for. Can't just leave it somewhere. Can't put it down. You got to have that on you DDG's doing streams for 16 hours, right? That's 20 pounds, 30 pounds worth of equipment on you that you're carrying around. Hot, sweaty conditions. Can't really take bathroom breaks, all that stuff. You're working for long periods of time. And so it's the job itself, the filming, the back and forth, the zooming in. Yeah, that's pretty easy. But doing it all together, watching your surroundings, you got to watch where you're stepping all the time. You got to make sure you don't trip and fall and screw up the backpack. You got to do all that stuff. You got to make sure. DDG was saying he's not really worrying about the technical stuff all like that. I think DDG has that figured out. He knows how to use the backpack, but Steve was the technical person. So he has to make sure that the stream quality stays good. He has to make sure that the sound's good. He has to make sure that it's not laggy, all of that stuff. And doing that, being on call 24/7, 365. So you can get called at 3 a.m. You can get called at, you can think that you're about to work and then maybe not. You saw Steve leaving in the middle of shows, all that stuff, and then you talking about $20 an hour. You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Steve would be with girls. He'd be chilling with a girl and then he have to stop what he's doing and then go and shoot. But Steve was dedicated like that. Now, I would never quit in the middle of streamer university. I thought that was crazy unprofessional. But I think that, the $3K a month is not good enough for a camera. I was asking check and effect, if somebody paid you 20 bands a month, would you be on call? Like 20 bands a month. He's like, nah. Like, I don't even think I would do it for 20 bands a month. If that was in that's just a hypothetical number, but I was just like trying to think if I would for 20 bands a month, I'm not being on call 24/7. I'm just not doing it. So yeah, I think that, like Steve said, Streamer University, they give out all these awards to everybody. They didn't do it for the cameramen. The cameramen are the people that are making that show a success. The cameraman just gets all of the blame and none of the credit. The chat's trying to flame them, trying to get them, yo, fire a cameraman, cameraman. And then, you know, the stuff out of your control, like the cell towers are bad or everybody's connected in the wrong areas and they act like, you know, they put all the blame on you. You know, it's a very tough job and you're crazy if you think $3,000 a month or $20 an hour or whatever it is enough. So that's what I had to say about that.
Yeah, let's play the video real quick and then I'll maybe comment a little bit.
Okay, so it says
Check your text,
DDG
Steve.
goes up and these former camera.
What'd you say?
Check your text.
Okay.
Man for quitting because he felt like they weren't getting paid enough.
Niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. But niggas was so excited. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell him how much you was paid at this point, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, no, let me put this in your brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When a McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's, Checkers, In-N-Out, when they making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more because the nigga that owned In-N-Out, the nigga that worked hard as fuck to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair. Oh, I made 20 burgers today. I need more money. No. It's not what it is. So I don't like how these fucking, this cameraman shit, y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like, y'all understand, bro. Like, niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like, every nigga that ever worked for me would tell you that. You can't say that you don't. Niggas travel to see shit that you ain't even, you know what I mean? Just because you ain't getting paid a fucking $100,000 or whatever the fuck niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much.
All right, let's pause it there, chat. So, as a cameraman for King 68, former cameraman for a year, this is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Okay, this is stupid. All right, chat, this is a bunch of motherfucking bullshit. Okay, don't ever let someone tell you, hey man, you should be happy to be around me. I'm who I am. So you should just be happy that you're in the room with me and I got motion. And the fact that I got motion, you get to be around Chris Brown. I met Chris Brown. You get to be around Tiger. I met Tiger. French Montana, all these people. I'm showing you around people that you never ever be around if it wasn't for me. That's actually true, Chad. Okay, that is actually true. Okay, well, not in my case, because I actually have motion. And before I met King, I was already around celebrities because I'm a DJ at a very, very popular strip club called Booby Trap. So I'm meeting Future, I'm meeting Boston Richie, I'm meeting fucking football players, NFL players, all these people. So I remember when I first met King 680, he was like, you should be happy you're here. And I looked at him, I'm like, you should be happy you met me, nigga. What you talking about? Like, fuck, nigga, I'm me, nigga. I put in work. Like, this is not, I used to tell King, like, bro, you and me met each other not because I'm some little nigga that just started streaming. I've been doing this. Like, I was streaming before you did content. You just started doing content a year ago. King 68 is not that old of a creator chat, by the way. He's only been doing content for 2 years. I've been doing content for 5 or 6 years. So, you know, he would kind of throw these little things around. Oh, I'm me. I got motion. I know you have motion, and I have motion in this streaming shit. I know how to stream from drones, and the shit that happened to you at Streamer University when your cameraman was fucking up, that wouldn't have happened with me. Not the way it happened with him. I'd have had a light. He didn't even have a camera light. His cameraman didn't have a camera light at Streamer University. These are just things you just got to have on your checklist. 2 camera lights. I'd have had 2 just in case one broke. Right? Little things. I'd have had a satchel going across with extra batteries and shit in it. Right? But DDG is making this claim that you get to live a great life just to be around me and be around bitches that may or may not fuck you, or meet a bunch of celebrities that don't really give a fuck about you. It was cool being King's cameraman. It's cool being around people like DDG. I met DDG multiple times. But that's all you can say at the end of it is, I met DDG, I met Chris Brown. That's cool, but you need money. You need to be able to invest. You want to buy some crypto. You want to take your girlfriend out. You want to buy something nice for your mom. You want to buy a nice car. If you're only making $20 an hour, which he said that's what he pays his cameraman. See, now his cameraman isn't getting paid $3K a month. He's not getting paid $3K a month because he's working overtime. Being DDG's cameraman is not a 40-hour-a-week job. You're probably working somewhere between 60 to 80 hours a week. So you're getting paid more than $3K a month. But yes, if you were working 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday, it would average out to be that amount. But don't ever let someone say you should be happy to be around me because I'm cool. You're not Michael Jackson, nigga. You're not. Think of a super famous person. Like maybe IShowSpeed, which he would probably never pay his cameraman 2 or 3K a month. But what I'm saying is like, those are the only people that can really just say like, this is an opportunity, like, and you're going to have to just take this low amount forever. And you should be happy to be around me. You better be super, 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 super lit. And have put a bunch of people on. And like, you better be top, and have a proven record of, you know, changing cameraman's lives, right? Because then you know, all right, well, DDG's last cameraman left. I'm starting at the lower end, but I can visibly see where he put his other cameraman. DDG hasn't been doing it long enough. He's only been doing it a year. So, but he's making good money. He'd be considered a top streamer, like one of the more lucrative streamers that are making money. So I would say this is a tactic that people use when they don't want to pay you. They just say, you should be happy to be here and be around me. And then what they do is, I used to run a DJ company, or I used to be a part of a DJ company that I now run. But before I ran the DJ company, they would just get shit DJs. They would get DJs that were, you know, felons, DJs that just started, they just got out of fucking college, or they just got out of high school and they're freshmen and they just want to be cool. And they're playing shitty music. You know, their soundboard's broken and someone spilled a beer on it. And what they would do is they would only pay like 15 or 20 bucks an hour. So at the end of the night, DJs are supposed to get paid at least 200 or 300 a gig. At the end of the night, you would get 80 bucks. And I started at 80 bucks a night, which is the shittiest amount you can ever get for a DJ. But what they would do is, as DJs would sort of progress and get better and ask for more, they just fire you, right? So DDG, you want more money? Fired. Oh, you want this? Fired. Oh, you want to be on camera and look cool? Fired. So what they do is they just keep getting shitty cameramen because they don't want to pay the cameraman. Okay. Steve, are you saying King 68 wasn't paying what he was supposed to pay? No, I'm not saying he wasn't paying what he wasn't supposed to pay or was supposed to pay. King 68 paid me pretty well. Could have been more, absolutely. But remember, I was on call at any moment. King could hit me up at 4 a.m. I used to get up at 4 a.m. This nigga used to be like, yo, I'm doing run club. This is the thing where he just run a mile in the morning. You got to be here at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. We got to do this shoot. And I get up at 4 or 5 a.m. We go to the club, be out till 2 a.m. And then he'd want to get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. I wouldn't even get sleep. And I would ride. I don't know if you guys remember, I had this electric unicycle that I would ride. So I started doing this shit where I would, let me bring it up real quick. I don't think I have a video of it, but I would ride my electric unicycle and film King while riding the electric unicycle. The problem with people, these influencers, chat, is they don't ever really appreciate the cameraman. They don't understand how important it is to be a cameraman and what the cameraman does, especially for this new IRL stuff. It's just very important that you take care of your cameraman, make sure he's eating. Hell, if there's a bitch flirting with him, let him get some pussy, right? Hey, we in Toronto, this bitch flirt with my cameraman. Hey man, go get your dick sucked. Go ahead, you got it. We done filming, she feeling you, let's go fuck these bitches, right? Like, you just need to be cool with him. You don't gotta be the best of buddies, but you do need to be cool with him. And I told you guys, I went out on a 2-man double date with King in Brazil, which was really dope. So there'd be times where he'd be cool. It wasn't like there was a beef. It's just he would do stuff and say stuff that I just didn't like, right? And I'm a man at the end of the day, bro. I don't care if you 6'8", 10'8", 9'8", how tall you are. You're not gonna just be saying stuff and I'm gonna let everything slide just because you're paying me. I'm professional. I'll be professional about it, but I can't just let you just say wild shit. So I used to do this thing with King where I would ride electric unicycle. Imagine this, chat, right? Imagine you see me, King's running, he's doing a jog, and I pull up on King with this. Okay? I pull up with King on this. Where that? Is it gonna show? Let me see. There we go. Chat. I would show up to a shoot on my electric unicycle with camera gear and follow King around live. I was the only cameraman that would do this. And everyone would look at it and be like, yo, you better keep that cameraman, bro. Yo, your cameraman has an electric unicycle? Oh my God, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Honey.
I'm like dedicated, nigga. I'm on this thing balancing, swerving through traffic, filming this guy. So imagine all the other cameramen trying to run or trying to like keep up with it. And he'd be like, oh, Steve he would start like volunteering me. Yo, can you bring your wheel? Yo, you got your wheel, right? Yeah, just meet me at 4 a.m. on South Beach. So I would go all the way from my place in Wynwood in the morning at 4 a.m. on this wheel and ride it all the way to Miami South Beach just to film King while he's doing a jog, right? The problem is that these guys never really appreciate, right? Never appreciate when you actually come prepared, okay? And you overachieve. That's why sometimes overachieving can be bad. Oh man. And then it becomes the norm. Yo, Steve, you got that wheel? Yo, nah, Steve, you got your wheel. Just bring that. It's not, wow, my cameraman actually fucking showed up on a fucking hover wheel this guy right here, chat, he's going like 40 or 50 miles an hour. This is dangerous. And I'm showing up, swerving through traffic, filming this nigga. And I'll show you guys a live stream from me filming this nigga. So back to DDG though. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I don't want to rant too much into that. But back to this. These influencers, a lot of them, their ego, it's kind of like, but anybody can do that. No, anybody can't do this. I'm the only one that will do this, right? Bro, it's not even about paying me. If I did ask for more money, you should just pay me because I'm giving you something different. I'm showing you dedication, right? I would show up to places before King did, right? I'm on time. I'm getting there before you, right? So, but what I've found with some of these guys, and it's not just King, I've worked with other creators in Miami, other big influencers, millions of followers. I work with Pretty Boy Fredo. I work with all these guys. Pretty Boy Fredo, right? Pretty Boy Fredo. How many millions of views does this guy have? Let me see. Pretty Boy Fredo, 7.21 million subscribers. Yo, Steve, how do I live stream? This dude's asking me how to live stream. 7.2 million followers. So I've been around these guys and they all have that same mentality. Me, I. The DDG. He beefed with DDG, actually. They had a beef, DDG and Pretty Boy Fredo. But me, I. Yo, Pretty Boy. Can't pay that, bruh. No, I mean, I can find a cameraman. It's always, that's a replaceable job. And maybe to some it is. But that's the mentality that DDG's going with here.
Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in the nice ass hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas.
Is that payment, chat? Should you still get paid less because they're flying? I think partly flying people around the world and all of that does count. But still, you should pay them well.
Boy, I'm a great boss, nigga. I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online.
Basic human stuff. You should feed your cameraman.
Where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. No, niggas, if nigga we go to Steak 48, you think I'm gonna tell my cameraman to go to In-N-Out? No, nigga, get a Wagyu. Fuck it. I'm rich as hell, nigga. But I'm not finna. I'm not finna what? Go above and beyond paying a motherfucker just because I'm making more money.
That makes no sense. So chat, he's basically, so just because I'm making more money don't mean my cameraman should be making more money. Remember, guys, the cameraman's attached at the hip with these guys. I was attached at the hip with King. I'm learning about shit that's going on in his life, personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? He arguing with motherfuckers. I know personal stuff about this guy. I would never say it online, right? I have integrity. I'm not like these other YouTubers that you meet that'll oust you and say little things about you and leak your personal conversations. I know personal things about King 68. I would never say them online. There's not going to be a cameraman beefing with King. They're going to clip, like, I'll say little scuffles we had, like not physical, but like verbals, or him saying, yo, again, the other YouTuber leaked our conversations, and I just had said, yo, King got mad when I was talking to bitches. Nigga, the bitches are bad. What the fuck do you want me to do, Chad? All right? What do you want me to do? The bitches are bad. We're around all these hoes. What do you want me to do? Joe, man, you can't be talking to the bitches, bro. Nigga, I'm a man. What do you mean I can't be talking to the bitches? You don't want me to talk to the bitches? Bro, look at this shit. Chat, look at this. Hold on. Let's go full screen. Look at this shit. Hold on. How do I go full screen one time? Hey, man, look. I'll be honest with you, dog. When you filming for me, dog, if the girls, hey, if they talking to you, hey, man, you just not allowed to talk to them. Okay. If they asking you questions, bro, just, hey, man, the girl in the blue, this one right here, I made her come over there. I was like, hey, you got a big booty. Come here. She's like, huh? I'm like, no, come here. We need you in our section. She's like, okay. Like, I'm bringing chicks to the damn thing. I'm helping out the damn aesthetics. I'm not saying that I get, but see, the flip side is, do you want your cameraman to be flirting with girls, right? I get it. King's not necessarily wrong, but it's like, bro, it's not me sitting there like, what's up, baby? Put my arm around her. She's talking to me. I have the camera on you. You don't even know what she's saying, right? They're actually a lot of times not even flirting with me. They're asking me, are you guys live? What's the social media? Like, they're asking me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, questions. It's not this flirty, you know, we're about to go I'm trying to bang her afterwards type shit. No, it's not that. It's very, you know what I'm saying, chill. Hey, man, when the girls are twerking, dog, you can't look. You can film it, but just look away. Point the camera down. I'm just being funny, chat. He didn't say that to me. But what I'm saying is, it's like, dude, this is Vegas. We're in Vegas at a pool party. London on the Track is performing, or not London on the Track. One of them. Who's the nigga that was beefing with? Oh, Metro. Metro Boomin's performing. You're damn right. Nigga, if a girl is doing this, right? Yo, hey man, you can't be looking at the ass, bro. You can't Steve, you gotta lock in, bro. So me and King would get into it. I'm just being honest. We get into it sometimes, but it's cool. It happens. Cameramen are not gonna always when you're around somebody, right? This is his life, right? I'm filming his life. The problem with being a cameraman is I could be doing this myself, right? I could be in Brazil or in Cartagena fucking bad bitches, but I'm around you, around bad bitches. And it's not the jealousy thing. It's just more like, do I want to do this forever? Imagine this, chat. Like this is your life. You just got to film this nigga the whole night, every day. It was cool, but to do it for like forever, nah, I'm good. It was a great opportunity. It was for him and me. Okay, I helped him. He wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for me. So we helped each other out, and it was mutual. It was cool. And sometimes as men, you're gonna butt heads. You're not gonna agree with each other. Okay, things are not gonna always go the way they're supposed to be. Okay, but when you're around baddies, hey man, these are the girls we can't get to, chat. Some of y'all will never be around girls like this. Even when you come here to Cartagena, you still can't get her, right? But yeah, I enjoyed being King 68's cameraman. But DDG is wildin'. All right, we'll play a little bit more. I can do a whole live about this, and I definitely want to maybe do like something and put something on TikTok because I have a big rant, but I don't want to make the whole show about that. But we can definitely, I can definitely do a live separately talking about being his cameraman because a lot of you guys keep asking me about it. And I don't mind talking about it. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all the real. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all the motion. Yeah. Come to Brazil, King. Mentuition will take you there. Come to Brazil. You're gonna enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stick with Mentuition. You'll go places. Book that consultation. I remember Al told King, we were on the yacht. I was like, man, you got to book that consultation, man. You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
That's right. He still says to this day, yo, my best trip, I ain't gonna lie, it was Brazil. It was Brazil.
So when we have, like I said, certain people hating on us, chat, it's like we're the smallest big channel you'll ever see in this space. Like the only reason we're not big is because we got banned and we got shadow banned. And it's not a boohoo. Like I know we keep saying it over and over again, but it's the truth. Shadow banning is a real thing. I've confirmed it. It's real. But let's play a little bit more of the DDG thing and then we'll move on. We'll move on. Hold on. Just looking through these videos, chat. See if there's anything else worth showing. Let's see. What is this? This is Toronto. Oh, this was me trying to get King. This was me trying to get King on my phone. They wouldn't let me in with the camera we usually use to get the little videos to stop. Wait a minute. So I got it on this. I was trying to get a little moment. These go viral, chat. I've gotten, it's not my views, but just me filming for King, and like it's probably over like 500 million views worth of stuff. So that's why I tell y'all, like, I'm not worried about, I mean, I love Mentuition views too, but I love the fact that too, I can say, I think if you guys look at King 68's video catalog from, I guess, 2 months ago or so to last year, from that point, so from like, when did I leave? June? Yeah, like let's say April, or no, May, June, May, from May of this year to May of last year, every video that King posted was from me. So that's just really cool. It's like a really cool thing to say, like, yo, I shot that. Like, that's my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I made that happen. You know what I mean? So it was dope. It was dope being his cameraman for sure. This is let me see. Some dope. This is one of Chris Brown's writers. He writes for Chris Brown, that guy in a red hat. We were in where were we? Or in Vegas. So cool shit. Cool shit. Anyways, let's play a little bit more, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Right. Here we go. DDG's just gonna say a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I mean? I fuck with DDG, but he just, come on, bro.
No sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business. You feel me?
Okay, so in a couple of other videos, I've heard that these cameramen roughly get paid somewhere between that lanes of $3 to $5 grand a month, you know, working for these top streamers. I'm just gonna outright say that's not enough money for the job these guys do. And reason being is because I've graduated from university. I studied media technology and business, and I remember holding cameras. I don't care how young you are, holding a camera upright and filming somebody, yeah, is physically taxing on the body, especially when you're doing it for hours. Now, in uni, we had these things where they were like cranes for the body.
Yeah, chat. So when you're holding up a camera, I would do live streams for King 6 hours, 4 hours. You can't go to the bathroom. You can't take a piss. If you're an asshole influencer, you won't give your cameraman food. You'll go out, you'll eat, and your cameraman won't eat shit. No drinks, no nothing. You have to sit there and hold the camera and just get better with your arm strength and really just be catching every moment. You know what I mean? It's not easy. A cameraman that works for a football game or whatever, it's a bunch of camera switches. He can take a break. Or there might be an extra cameraman rolling through that gives him relief. A guy that's sitting in the studio, he got to sit in one spot, but he get a chair and he get a crane and he can kind of move the camera around. It's still hard work, but this live streaming cameraman shit is a fairly new thing, guys. It's a new thing. It's basically like a permanent paparazzi following you around all day. And there would be times I'm holding the camera for King and I'm like, fuck, I gotta switch hands. I'm doing this. I'm in the front seat of the car. He's in the back with a female. I gotta turn the camera all the way around and hold it like this as we're driving, right? I gotta hold it like this, point it back and hope that it don't fall over. The car's moving around, the camera's bouncing. I gotta make sure the mics work. There's a bunch of stuff going on that these cameramen have to deal with. The amount of money that I think cameramen should be paid, a beginner, I think should get paid $2,000 to $3,000 a month. I think if you don't really know much about, you know a little bit about camera work, you're like a novice, you know how to use a camera, work a camera. If you never had any experience at all, I think you should only get paid about $1,500 to $2,000 a month. If you have some experience, $2,000 to $4,000. If you're more on the professional level, like let's say mid-tier, I would say $4,000 to $8,000. I'd say if you're a professional cameraman, okay, you're a professional cameraman, you should be making $8,000 to $15,000 a month, minimum for a top streamer, right? Even and if you're iShowSpeed's cameraman, he should be making probably 25 bands, 30 bands a month, because Speed's just making so much money. But for a DDG should be in the 6,000 to 10,000 range. He should not be paying a cameraman 20 bands a month. I think that's ridiculous. But I think anywhere between 6 to 10 is perfectly fine, on top of perks and paying all his, you know, everything else he's got to do. I think that that's fair, especially if he's on call. He's got to follow you around all day. He's got to hold the camera for long periods of time. He can't go to the bathroom. He has no relief. Just because you're giving him a meal, you should be giving him a meal, DDG. You should be letting him take bathroom breaks. He's a fucking human. Al touched on it, but I said it yesterday on the live. I said, Kai Cenat did a whole streamer university and everyone got an award except the fucking cameraman. Except the cameraman. So I really want to go on a rant about that on another day and talk about how can you do a whole production called Streamer University and not give the cameramen that were there and women that were there their just due. What Kai should have done was, hey, I know we can't individually call every cameraman up here, but Every cameraman here is going to get a bonus of $500. All 40 of y'all are going to get $500 on me in your Cash App, right? Courtesy of Cash App. Cash App is sponsoring it. We're going to give you all $500 extra on top of whatever you've been paid by your influencer because we appreciate y'all. Without y'all being here, there would be no Streaming University. Or they'd be doing all selfies and it would be whack. You guys give us those angles that we want. You guys are flipping the camera back and forth. You guys are the reason why these clips can go viral because you have the unison between the influencer and the cameraman. You need to be one. So if you're shitting on your cameraman, you're effectively shitting on yourself. All right, we'll play a couple more moments of this and we'll move on.
It's strapped to your body, and then it had like something that was pretty much connected to the camera that you're holding it. So if you let go of the camera just bobs in front, okay? So really, all you had to do was just guide the camera. You didn't have to hold the camera upright, so there was less strain on your hands. I've seen like a few clips where the cameraman is caught in the actual scene because they've made the camera zoom onto a PC, and then you see the cameraman who's been running around for the last 8 hours after these guys. You then see the camera in his hands, and a lot of them don't have this crane thing on. So if you're doing this for 8 hours straight, and lo and behold, when it comes to now the new kick situation, a lot of them are doing 24 hours now. It used to be 8-9 hours, but now it's like around the clock, and they're having night shifts and whatnot. But nevertheless, a cameraman's holding that for pretty much 12-13 hours now, and all you're coming out with it is the same that you would get from like what a highly paid 9-to-5 job. Like you may as well just go and work in a building somewhere, sat in a chair, if you're going to be paid pretty much the same fees that you get in a normal job. That sort of job, I get it. You got a famous streamer that's chosen you out of so many people. But I think...
All right, well, I guess DDG isn't going to talk anymore. He's just going to talk as a cameraman. But yeah, he's right. I mean, you're putting in a lot of work, chat, for these long streams. DDG does like 12-hour streams, 8-hour streams. Being DDG's cameraman is much harder than being King 6'8's cameraman because DDG goes live pretty much every day. So there's a lot more work put into it, and then he goes live longer. So I think you should pay the cameraman. We tried to get, back when NYC The Future was popping in the space and wasn't doing a bunch of crazy shit. We tried to get him we tried to get all the niggas from New York that were supporting NYC The Future to throw $100 in a pot to get Mentuition to film for NYC. And everyone called us stupid. We're not paying y'all. We'll get our own cameraman. We don't need y'all. And I was like, guys, there's an importance to have. No one got it. Me and Al were saying it, specifically me though. I'm just like, guys, I'm telling y'all, we can make this shit a movie if you let us make it a movie. But if you don't want to make it a movie, then let him go out there with his blurry camera, shaking it around and doing all this goofy shit. It's better to have a cameraman, okay? You don't necessarily need one, and they are what replaceable, as a lot of these niggas say. But I'm going to just keep it a buck, chat. It's important, okay? We'll end it there.
Honey.
All right? Also, guys, we are doing a fundraiser. Chat, we did not get that much for this fundraiser today, I'm going to be honest. Shout out to Kev B. Shout out to Jimmy Johns. We do want to do mostly Cash App, guys, because Cash App is what we get immediately. So we need to see more Cash Apps, more PayPals. We're going to Cali next week. And this Cali fundy, we need to raise by Wednesday, chat, $1,107. So we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. But we still got 1107 to go. So send in your Cash Apps, guys, if you're enjoying the live streams, you're enjoying everything we're doing. We appreciate y'all. I got a few more things to talk about, guys, and then we're going to wind down because it is getting a little late here. Let me see. A lot going on in the space, guys. A lot going on. We might have to split this up into 2 lives. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yo. All right, cool. Just want to make sure. Again, Jimmy Johns, man. Shout out to you. Jimmy Johns' super chat still up there. That should stay up there forever. So let's go back to Colombia real quick, chat, because I want to talk about Randy. I keep calling him Randy. Quentin Rampage Jackson is here in Colombia. Let's see if he's still live streaming, chat. Let's go to Kick. See if he's still live streaming. Shout out to Rampage, man. He went to Thailand, I think.
Black niggas on
I know he went to Here we go.
So I can buy a nice place like we saying now here, and
Come back every year.
come back all the time and make content here, hang out all the time.
He got two baddies.
Where do you live?
No.
Chad, look at the baddies.
South.
Orange County.
Orange County. Better,
California, but like LA here.
better than LA.
Let me go back. Okay, so look, chat. His cameraman, look, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, chat. This stream is 8 hours and 47 minutes long. His cameraman has been filming for almost 9 hours straight in Medellin, Colombia. Non-stop.
They say if you had a wife, you like kids.
They lie. If I had a
She
wife,
looked like that Paola Sands.
Can I be on stream with a beautiful woman, like doing this? If I had a wife, could I do that on stream?
Yo, Rampage is crazy, chat.
They're liars. Your hair is so
They're talking about
beautiful.
Cartagena. The other one is.
I know. I love natural. Quit hating, niggas. Quit hating. It's tricky. Okay. Can I tell you a secret?
All right, let's go back and see what he did in Cartagena, in Medellin today, chat.
I've been big nose.
I know why.
They went to the mall.
They're that Mongolian blood.
I don't think anybody's gonna test Rampage in Medellin, chat. I don't think anybody's gonna test him. Well, shout out to him.
That's how I get addicted. My dad
His cameraman will get breaks. So the cameras. So another way you can take a break as a cameraman is he sits down and you charge batteries. So they probably come back. They come back for an hour. He charges the batteries, then they go back out. So he puts everything down. So this is at least he has a system with his cameraman. He has a great cameraman, by the way.
Marble lights in the car with the fucking windows up.
But all these mics, the mic that you see on his hat, he has to charge one and give him one and charge one and give him a different one.
Good.
There's a lot of switching going on to go live this long. I'm trying to see if there's any good parts. Oh, he started gambling from his phone.
Living, bro.
So even to learn how to do this, chat, how do you hook up your phone to the live stream? And then when you're done gambling, because he gets a gambling deal, playing blackjack, you go back to your IRL. Rampage has a whole system, guys. He starts on his desktop, goes to IRL, goes to gambling, goes back to his IRL. This is a whole production, guys.
He's one of the coolest motherfuckers breathing, if I hold myself. We're going to play in Vietnam, too.
Let me see. Gets ready. Nice mansion.
That's right there now. Like, bitch, why your nipples hairy, bitch? Tricky, don't try to change.
He might come to Cartagena, chat. If Rampage comes to Cartagena, we're gonna go on his live stream, chat. All right, we're gonna go on his live stream, say what's up to him. All right, so then he goes out to this restaurant. Okay, he's got some girl here. This is the one I was at the restaurant with.
Been there, done that.
Chat, is it laggy?
Loves it.
Oh, let me.
You can't get enough.
Take it off a big screen.
You want me to drive?
She's such a good driver.
Yeah.
Maybe the full screen's making it lag, chat.
Yeah, Kato,
That's Thailand or Vietnamese.
What does that mean? Chat,
chat, he is 46 or 47 years old. So a lot of people say, oh, streaming's a young man's game. It's for young people. You can't be old and stream. This is grown and sexy. He's going out with women in their 30s. This woman looks like she's at least in her late 20s, probably 30s. I love what Rampage is doing. He's showing that you can be an older man, go out, be funny, your chat's going crazy, and I can be 30, 40, 50 years old and watch this because he resonates with me. So I love the fact that Rampage is showing that you don't have to be some young little teenager or 20-something-year-old and do Stream University to have some motion. And you got to be funny, and you got to know how to talk to women because he's always around women. this is a dope. I love the fact that Rampage is streaming, man, and IRL streaming at the age of 46 years old.
I'm his Vietnamese teacher.
He's my teacher.
Mhm.
Sensei.
Yes.
I mean,
love Vietnamese food. Oh yeah, it's the best. I Thai food. I love Asian food in general. Have you been to Vietnam?
Ooh, let me show you. Let me show you. We have something in common. Let me show.
Latina women are so bad, man. They be so bad. Baddies.
I'm undercover.
Oh wow. But to be such a good kid.
That's mi amor. Her hair. She got nice hair.
Anyway, okay. So shout out to Rampage, man. Rampage is in Medellin, Colombia. It's actually crazy that I think Poblado is shut down, because I think if Poblado had not been shut down, he'd have probably went there, which would have been crazy. That'd have made Poblado go viral. That's probably good that it's shut down, because if he went to Poblado and they started clipping him walking around talking to the girls, that shit would have been hilarious, chat. So shout out to him, man. I'm gonna definitely, tap in. Who's the Asian guy? The Asian guy is like his sidekick. Every time he goes live, he has this Asian guy with him, or at least a good amount of times. And he's just kind of comedic relief. So the Asian guy is kind of his partner in crime when he's not on stream or he's got to go away for a second. It's always good to have a duo. Okay. So I don't even know his name, but he's always in his lives. All right, chat. We're going to talk about one more thing and then we're going to wind down. I recently did a really dope stream. I did a GFE stream, a couple GFE streams. The one stream got messed up, chat, because I just had too much going on. But, we ended up still putting together a nice stream. Went out with a really, really cool Latina from a place called Valle du Par. Valle du Par is spelled Valle. When you put two L's in Spanish, it's called, you put the like the Y sound. So Valle du Par. Her name is Andrea. Super cool girl. Met her out on the beach. And, curly fry, beautiful body, great personality. You'll definitely see some more of her. And we went out and it was dope. You know what I mean? She was super cool. Those of you who caught the live.
Those kind of drinks are from.
So right here, guys were saying, oh, she not that cute. She not bad. She's mid. Everybody always got something to say when you bring a girl out and, they're at home. But I found her to be attractive. And she's better than probably, I don't know, 9 out of 10 girls that we see here in the travel space that guys be trying to quote unquote bring on. So, and what I always look for, chat, is I always look for vibe, energy. You got to get a girl with good energy, right? Here you go. You got to get a girl that's going to come on camera, not be scared to dance. You know what I mean? This girl actually can shake ass and twerk. She's actually being real kind of modest here, because she'll like literally jiggle her butt in the camera and everything. She'll go crazy. So that's what you need. That's what you need, chat. Chat, is it lagging? Why does it look like it's lagging? Are we going downtown? Chat, let me know if the video is lagging. It looks like it's skipping. I don't know why it would be skipping. It's playing real good on here for me, chat, but when I'm watching it back on my phone, it looks to be skipping. Let me know, chat. But yeah, we'll keep going either way. But yeah, shout out to her. Let me go off the Wi-Fi real quick and see if that makes a difference. Okay, it looks like it's all right now. But yeah, shout out to her. When I like to bring girls on, guys, I like energy. I like body. I like beauty. I like booty. You know what I'm saying? I need a girl to be cool, natural. The hair is natural. It's not a wig. You know what I'm saying? She got braces. I don't care. She's, them braces gonna make them teeth straight. And, she smells good. She looks good. I can't see how people were saying she was ugly. It's weird to me. Some of y'all got weird taste. But that's cool, whatever. Steve, the older guy at Mirador had a baddie. Who else was all up in there? I don't know, man. The dude did have a baddie. Let's go. Let's go to the baddie part. So we started dancing at the end for y'all. She was dancing so much. Yo, what I like about her is she'll dance so much, she'll start sweating. She'll start sweating, chat. I had her in there sweating. Let's go 1060. There we go. I had her in there sweating for real. Yeah, there was a baddie. There was mad baddies in here. Hold on, let me see if I get an angle of the baddie. There was a guy. Where's he at? Oh, this one right here. You can't even see her. This chick right here with the little sequins on, she was a star. She was bad. But the thing was, she was one of them Latina girls that like, she got her boobs and her butt done, like almost like them girls in Medellin that niggas be liking, that you know, they bad, but like it's not really real. See, the chick in front of me right here, this is real. This ain't, you know what I mean? Her titties a little smaller, but she got nice little titties. She got nice body. Her body's beautiful, man. She actually has one of the best bodies I've actually seen. Not as athletic as I like her to be, but just like naturally, like if she really went hard in the gym, she could have like the fittest body I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. But I find her to be cute. Let's go to the other live though, real quick, because you'll get a better. And I'm putting it on mute, guys, because I'm putting it on mute because I don't want us to get messed up. Look at this. Chat, am I tripping? Let me see. Let's go back. Let's try to get a better angle. Let's get a good angle. You know what I'm saying? I think she's good looking. If y'all think otherwise, you know, let me know. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with the quality today, chat. Hold on. And the internet's just mad slow. Look, error occurred, chat. I don't know what's going on. Let me refresh it. Shout out to the chat too that was here. Trying to get a good picture of her body when she like stood up. Let me see. Is this good? Yeah, like that side profile right there. Her body's amazing. I wish I should have told her to take that damn thing off. I hate those little mesh things that girls be wearing. Like, I don't need you to wear that. Take that shit off. Your booty too damn big. She reminded me of a girl from Rio. That's the kind of body you see in Rio. So I was like, you know what? I gotta get her on camera. And she just got that, you know what I'm saying? She just got that vibe. You know what I mean? She just got that vibe. She didn't drink that drink, by the way. Girls will order drinks and then not drink the drink. You know what I mean? Super thick. And it's crazy because these videos, you can't even really tell how thick she was. But yeah, super cool. Gotta get her on. I got another girl. If you can reach out and touch it, it's real. Exactly. Thanks. I got another chick that I'm trying to get to come on. I'm gonna bring her up too. I'll show y'all. She's so beautiful. I love women, bro. I love women so much. Like, chat, it just chat. I love women, man. My heart is broken, chat. I love women. What can I say? Like, I can hang around women all day. Speaking of Hollywood Beach and being on the beach, let me show y'all real quick. Shout out to our guy Trapping for Jesus, man. Trapping for Jesus came through. I was at Hollywood and he said, yo, Steve, I got a gift from Intuition. And he gave me and Al a bottle of Patron, Reposado, and Black Label He was like, man, it's my last day. I'm not going to drink these, man. I could, give them to a chica or give them to somebody. But since you came to the beach to rock with me, Steve, I got you.
Hey, man, shout out to one of the supporters, man. Snapping for Jesus came through. We out here in Cartagena, man. And he got us a Black Label. And he got us a Patron. And we got some ladies, too, walking by. It's lit, man. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the Mafia, man.
Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Trapper for Jesus. If you're here, man, thank you, bro. We were on Hollywood Beach a couple days ago, and he was like, "Yo, man, I got a gift for you." He gave us a cooler. Where the cooler at? Hold on. He gave us a cooler, chat. He gave us some drinks. Let's show y'all in real time. Fuck that shit. We'll show y'all in real time. Shit, I don't know where my cooler is. I don't know what happened to the cooler. We don't really need it right now, though. But, you know what I mean? Trapping, came through. He did give us a cooler. I thought it was in here, chat. Oh, here it go. Hold on. Shout out to him. He said, yo, Steve, yo, Al, I'm not going to be here, and I fuck with y'all show, man. So just as a token of my appreciation, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all this. I'm going to give y'all one of these. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me some juice, too. He gave us unopened. This I ended up giving to partly to a girl that came over, so it's open. I'm not even a reposado drinker, but he gave us, this is a big boy too, chat. I don't know if it's the biggest one, but yeah, man. Shout out to him. Trapping for Jesus, thank you, man. You said you get the dono, Steve. Let me check, bro. You sent in the dono. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, we got the Cash App. Oh shit. Hold on, chat. We got another Cash App. We got the Cash App, me cash me void. Thank you so much, man. That's gonna go straight to the fundy, bro. Appreciate you. Hold on, y'all. We gotta play the song. Appreciate you, bro.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, me cash me void. Hold on, let's put this up on the fucking screen real quick. Shout out to you, man. Just all y'all supporting, man. It really just keeps us going, man. Drop a bomb. Thank you. Hold on, let me close this fridge. I done left the fridge open and it's beeping in here, chat. Hold up. Let me close this fridge and then we'll bring up that me cash me void coming through with the dono. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So me cash me void says I want to see Al Riz something. And he did the Relo. Hey, man. Al is actually rizzed on camera, man. We actually have done some riz for show. But yeah, man, we got you, bro. You already know. Let me bring this up on the screen real quick. My bad. Shout out to me cash me void. Thank you so much for that $20 holla. I want to see Al Riz something. Absolutely, man. All right, so a couple more quick things. I want to get some baddies on this camera, chat. I really, really do. I need y'all support. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it happen, though. I told y'all I'm trying to do at least one female per week on the show. Okay, at least one. All right, shout out to him. Let's see what else we got. All right, y'all want to see me Steve being a simp? Hold on. Because I know y'all be saying we simping and we, you know what I mean? But shit. Chat, I don't be, like, for me, I don't know. I don't feel any remorse or any, like, not remorse, but like I don't get I'm not embarrassed to show stuff. I don't care, right? This is the I want y'all to see her because y'all, oh no, she's, you know what I mean? She's just GFE chat for like a few days. Okay. You might not ever see me with her again, but I thought she was cool. We just caught a vibe. It was really one of those situations. You know what I mean? We just caught a vibe. I need y'all to rate her because a lot of y'all was like, she's mud. She not mud, chat. She not mud. I don't know where y'all getting the mud thing from. Let's bring up a couple more photos. What we rating that, chat? Some of y'all were giving her good ratings. You know what I mean? She a cutie. For sure. For sure, for sure. Now, are there badder chicks in Medellin and Cartagena? Absolutely. I don't care about that. I care about the vibes, chat. I care about the vibes. I'm not really worried about all the other stuff. I care about the vibes. I care about just, you know what I'm saying, just having a good time. And she was cool. That's really what mattered to me. All that other shit was just not really important. You know what I mean? Just not really important. Not really important. Let's do a couple more videos and then we'll call it. I got so many pictures. She loves taking pictures. These girls in their pictures, chat. All they want to do is take pictures. Pictures, 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 pictures. I'm like, damn, how many pictures are we gonna take? I don't even want to take this many pictures, damn it. It's annoying. I'm trying to figure out which picture I want to even get to because I can't even find them. Here we go. What? What happened to my airdrop? Oh, let's see. Let's get it. My airdrop not working, chat. I don't know what's going on. My airdrop just froze. Going slow. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Here we go. Huh. Airdrop tripping. Okay. So let me read the chat. Y'all give her a 8.2. She nice. Keith says she nice. Shout out to Keith. Yeah, I thought she was cool. You know what I mean? And I don't mind if I see a girl out, you know, whatever she's doing, whether she's a regular girl or pro. If I say, yo, she got a really good vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm scooping and I'm like, hey, let's do some content. It just is what it is. I don't feel any kind of, you know what I mean? I don't feel anything. I want to create content. I want to show y'all some of the vibes and just catch a vibe. It's not about, you know what I mean? Some of y'all like, hey, where'd you meet her at, Steve? Where'd you get her from? Where'd you get her from? It don't matter. Booty's fat. See, this is how y'all can actually see how big her butt is. Her butt is so beautiful. I couldn't keep my hands off of it. I'm literally like, I can't understand. I sometimes chat with women, I just love messing with their legs. Like I'll just mess with a woman's thighs. I'll sleep on their thighs. I used to do that when I was younger, like a kid, like my grandma, my mom and shit. I was just like obsessed with like boobies and butt. And I was just always on my grandma's butt, like not no weird shit, but just like, grandma, come here. And I'd lay on her legs. Like, and then as I got older as a man, I'm like, man, I just really like the way these fucking shits look. And now I got girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I gotta get me a girlfriend with some nice thighs and some like a big butt. And her shit is just nice. So like when she comes over, I'm just like, yeah, just amazed. It's amazing. Let me move this thing out the way. it's just amazing. I don't know. Am I the only one, chat? It's not. It's not a perverted thing. I'm just fascinated with. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying, chat. Listen. Listen.
Sí. Ahí mismo en Palmetto, diagonalcito, ahí está el edificio Gloria.
The under.
Bueno.
Chat. I swear I'm not doing it to be a pervert. That's what's so funny. Somebody will be like, "Look at these niggas, man. They over there touching." It's just no. I'm truly astounded. Like I'm like, and yo, her ass is so big and like nice. It's not even just big, like nice. Her ass is so nice. Every time she would walk through this room, I'd be like, damn. It was almost like but I just saw it. I just saw you in your panties. Like she get out of bed and I'm like, damn. This is one of the few girls. I'll say this. She's one of the few women that I've met where every time I see her booty, it's like the first time I saw it. That's what it was, chat. Okay, that's the best way. I'm not trying to be freaky.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
It's
69
just,
god.
it ain't your cutie. What is it? What does Will Smith say? It ain't your beauty. It's your booty. That's what it was with her. So I'm just sitting there playing with it all day. Like she's like 5 foot. She's taller. She's a little taller. She's like 5'6", 5'7". She'd be almost as tall as me with heels, and I'm 5'11". I'm 5'10", 5'11". So she was she wasn't a little short thing, and she's kind of stocky, in a way, like tennis player, like Serena Williams. You know, she's got a little bit more like, you know, not like a man, but like if she got into the gym, she'd be, you know what I mean? She'd have that back, you know what I mean? And with the, you know, like the women that just be kind of like, she probably weighs like 130, 140. She's got legs on her, man. You can't, you know what I mean? I got, you know what I mean? Nice. Beautiful, beautiful girl. I got another girl that I'm potentially going to get on, chat. I'll put her up real quick. And I know we don't do the, hold on, damn, I got a girl just hit me up. Hola. She just said, hola. I said, hola. ¿Qué haces? Chat, when you say ¿qué haces to a girl, do ¿qué haces? Okay, I'm gonna not show her name. Do ¿qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Don't do QUE. Do ¿qué haces? It makes you look more cool. I got one that I'm trying to get on. She's beautiful. She's so beautiful. I love beautiful women. I love beautiful women. I really do, guys. I could talk about women all day. I could play with her ass all day. I told her, I said, if you stand in front of me, I'll play with this shit all day. It never gets old. It never gets old. I think that's why we cheat on women, because it's like I never get tired, because, you know, this is a different woman. You know what I mean? You're not the same as the other one. It's not I'm trying to like be an asshole. It's just, okay, I'm gonna show y'all this one. She's so pretty. Why are you so cute? Why are you bitches be so bad? Like for no reason. And I know a lot of y'all, man, you be showing the girls and Steve. And it's hard. It sucks because it's like, you know, but I already talked to her. She's gonna come on and make content. So she's cool. I told her I'd go live. We're gonna do a live. We're gonna talk. Nothing sexual. Just let's come on and let's just talk Cartagena. Let's talk whatever. Like it doesn't have to be you being sexual. Like I don't need women to sexualize themselves to be around them. It's not a big deal. Like I just want to be around feminine energy sometimes, just bad females. Some of y'all won't understand it. That's why King 6'8", he was always around women. He loved being around women. Me too. I'm like, shit, we had that in common, bro. I love this shit too. Me and him just would go out, just be 10 bitches, just me and him and 10 bitches. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. This is the one I'm trying to get on, chat. Y'all gotta rate this one. Y'all gotta rate this one. Hold on. I gotta get her on. Gotta get her on. Jesse. Gotta get Jesse on. Y'all tell, bro, this girl came out just looking so beautiful. Didn't try to do, bro. She had on like regular clothes. And she was just looking so pretty, chat. I was like, yeah, come here. Come here. And then her booty's like almost as big as the other girls, right? Then I'm like, chat, this is like, I melt, chat. When I see girls like this, bro, I freaking melt. I melt. It's a melting situation right here, chat. Okay, melting. We're on no perversion shit right now. We're just admiring a beautiful woman. Melting, chat. Look at the next slide. Wait till the next one. Y'all can't tell me that these chicks be, bruh, Latin chicks be killing the game, chat. I don't know what's going on with Latinas, bro. I don't know what's in the fucking water, bro. Why are these girls so gosh darn pretty, chat? Like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, chat. Okay? There's no excuse. I'm sorry. Beautiful. This one got me. A little wet hair. This one. Women need to understand too, chat, and I'm gonna end rant in a second. But it's a good rant because we're talking about women. They know that their power is in their beauty. They understand it. That's why they do this. Why are you going on your Instagram or whatever, your WhatsApp, whatever, and you gotta look in the camera and look to the left and look to the right? They know they're pretty. They understand what they're doing. They know that this is attractive. This is why in Muslim countries they make chicks like cover up. Because the minute y'all like start showing too much, it's distracting to us as men. We can't get work done. We can't do anything. The one chick that I showed y'all before, she's walking around here. I'm trying to work and edit videos, and she's up here in her panties. And I'm like, yo, you can't be up here in your panties and think that I'm not going to try to crack you because you're right here. And she knew what she was doing. She knows she's walking around me in her panties. And women will do this shit on purpose. But I'm telling you right now. So chat, before we end stream, I'm going to say this. There's this new word that these little kids say. It's called mogging, right? And to mog somebody means like you're outclassing them in looks. So for example, King 6'8" mogs other men. If you put King 6'8" next to some, 5'10" guy or 5'8" guy, they would say, yo, King is mogging him. This is the new term. And I was actually, when I was younger, I was like, this was like 10, 15 years ago, I was trying to find a word for, aura farming and mogging. Those are perfect words because King walks in a room, and when they say he's aura farming, King will like me and King will go out, and King would just sit there and go like this. He'd just stand because he knew bitches would come to him, so he'd just be like, look around and shit. Nigga, you aura farming. You mogging. You know it's kind of like it's like a girl kind of flicking her hair. He's just standing there. He knows he's tall. He's this. I'm just gonna stand here. Bitch is gonna come here anyway, right? So women do this. I call it female mogging. They'll go out, know that they're pretty, purposely kind of insert themselves next to a man and flick their hair, or do a little little IG post like this girl's doing, because they know they're pretty, right? And they're doing that to garnish attention. It's like when Goku does the spirit bomb and all the shit, just auras just coming in the bomb and making this shit big. That's what these bitches be doing, and that's what a lot of niggas that do that, maybe better looking guys do. You aura farm, you mog. So I always wanted a word for that. When bitches go to the club and they in the sections just trying to look cute, or in the sections twerking, but there's no nigga. You in the section shaking ass, but there's no nigga behind your ass. What are you doing? You're mogging. You're attention whoring. I didn't like to use attention whoring, but you're attention mogging. So anyway, what do y'all give this girl? Before we end the stream, I need y'all, because I want her on stream. I wish I could show her body. She doesn't have, I don't think she has, she don't have a gym. Nah, she don't have a gym thing up. But yeah, she's beautiful, man. Gotta get her. Didn't the Venezuelan girl with the long hair you had on stream have a bigger trasero? A bigger trasero than this one? No. Yes, than this one, yes. But this one has a nice body. But chat, I need y'all to give me a rating real quick. 1 to 10. What do y'all get this one? All right, 1 to 10. because this is the next one I really want to get on stream. She already agreed to it, and I just have to like, you know what I mean? Just tell her like, yo, come on stream. We're gonna talk. Stand up 360. Talk to the chat. You're beautiful. Let's talk in Spanish. Let's talk Cartagena. You know what I mean? Let's talk traveling. Let's talk. You know what I mean? I wanted to have a regular conversation. But you are beautiful, so you got to show the chat. You know what I mean? You are a baddie. But yeah, chat. That's pretty much it, man. We're gonna wind down the show here. I love women that look like this, though. It's Clay said a 5. You're crazy. You're crazy, Clay. No, chat. Y'all give this girl a 5. So y'all give the other girl an 8, and y'all give this girl a 5. Clay, what did you give the last girl? I don't necessarily think she's better looking than the last girl, but I'm giving her more than a 5. 6? Okay, y'all got to see her body. Y'all, I guess y'all maybe just going off to the face, and these aren't the best, but she's actually very pretty. She's not a 5. Again, that's average. This is average Latina to you? You think that's an average face? By the way, this is no makeup. So this is barely like 0 makeup. This is average. Okay. Bank says they're both a solid 6. Okay. Look, 6 isn't bad. I rest in 6s to like 8s. I like 6s to 8s. That's my, with a body though. Y'all don't see her, but her body is crazy. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I'll take that. But a 5 or a 4 or a 3 or something like that, I don't know. I don't know about that. We gotta have a discussion. You need to see more than the face. Okay. Well, you will, Clay. You will. But yeah, I mean, they both a 6. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't come on here like, yo, they all 10s. I'm not that guy. I know Johnny said 8.4. Okay. Put it like this. When I was on the beach, and I saw this one, she was probably body, face. She was top. There was probably like 60 girls. She was top 10. And it was a good day. It wasn't like a bunch of ugly chicks. It was a good day. She's pretty. Yeah. I just got a thing for like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I could do this shit all day, Chad. I swear. If I had a whole Rolodex of chicks I could bring up here, I could do it. Y'all know me. I could do this shit all day. I love talking about women and their looks. But anyway, I think we'll roll it there, chat. That's pretty much all I got. Unless you guys got anything else y'all wanted us to talk about. Some girls are cute and some girls are bad. I would say that they are both cute girls. Okay, I'll take that. I think that they both. So here's what I would prefer. I prefer. Let's go big screen. Why? We don't need this. Hold on. Let's go big. I had the small screen the whole time. I would prefer a cute, not even a cute girl. I would prefer. I look at it different, Banks. I look at it sexy versus like pretty. So a girl who's sexy or kind of foxy, kind of like isn't necessarily always the prettiest girl. I would look at these girls as more on, and I guess there's cute too. There's cute, sexy, and like pretty. Cute and pretty to me are different. Pretty is like 9, like 8, 9, 10. Like it's like you're like a pretty like princess, cute. Like you're just so cute. You're so pretty. Like you're just pretty. Like like Tyler, right? Tyler's pretty, right? Tyler recently did a stream with Kai Cenat. Let me see, Tyler Instagram. Tyla's pretty. She's a pretty girl. Now we're already going down the rabbit hole of chat, which I told you I didn't want to do, but this is a pretty girl. You know what I mean? She like cutesy, pretty, like she knows she's pretty. She's pretty. She in the face. Let me see. Damn, Tyler, where's your regular pictures at? She got all these damn videos. Yeah, in the face, and it's not even the best picture of her. This is a shitty camera. But in the face, she's like a 9 or a 10, bro. Like if you don't think this is a 9 or an 8, 9 or a 10, I don't know what planet you're on. Her body isn't, but it don't even matter. At this point, I don't even care that she doesn't have a body. Because once you get to this level of prettiness, you're just like, she's gorgeous. That's pretty. And then like, there's girls who are cute, right? Cute, I think is below pretty. Cute is like, yeah, cute can be like 6, 6.5, you know, and maybe to like an 8. We don't use 7. So we have to do 6.9, you know, and up, 6.5 and up, but we skip 7. And then there's sexy. I feel like a chick could be like almost damn near a 4, 5, definitely a 5 and be sexy. I've met girls like, man, she not the baddest bitch. She not even really that, but she's sexy as hell. There's something about her. She could be an uglier girl or not as attractive of a girl and be sexy. So, you know, Tyla is probably one of the baddest chicks of this little generation of little, you know, women that are coming out. Before all the cocaine or all the losing of weight, I thought Ariana Grande had a very, very, very pretty face. I'd give her maybe like a 6.9. She's pretty to me. She's like up in the pretty status, like the pretty little princess girl. What's her name? Ariana Grande. So these little teeny bopper girls, you know what I mean? They're not teens, but what I'm saying is they give their little teen girls in high school, like they're in their 20s, women that can sing really well. Tyla actually can't sing that well, but Tyla's bad. But I'll take a cute or sexy girl with a beautiful body sometimes over girls like this. You know what I mean? Because Tyla's just, you know what I mean? I get what I want. I need a Chanel bag. I'd rather have a girl that looked like the curly fry that I showed y'all with the big old booty that's gonna have fun and dance. And Tyla's not, you know what I mean? She's too cute. These are the girls, chat, when we were younger. They would go to the club and the pretty girls would just stand there while the uglier girls shook ass. Tyla was not in the middle shaking ass. And she wasn't shaking ass because she didn't have to. This is I don't have to shake ass face, right? This is, I don't have to shake ass. The ugly bitches got to shake ass. They got to know how to twerk like the bitches do in Magic City, right? That's the face of, like, I'm just going to get niggas and get attention no matter what I do. Save the shaking the ass to the ugly bitches, right? That's basically what Tyla is. I do not need to do anything. Tyla looks like a prime Christina Milian. When Christina Milian was young, these are like one and the same. Christina Milian's like a 9 or a 10, right? So, yeah. This is her with barely any makeup on. I mean, if this was, it went a little too fast, but if that's what you look like with no makeup on, yeah, you're a dime, basically. I judge women like when they don't have makeup on. Like, this is her with barely any makeup on again. Getting her hair done. Yeah, bad. She baddie. Anyway, I can get lost in this. Let me stop. Do this shit for that. Do this shit all night. I haven't judged one body tonight. I've been going off the shoulders and up. Yeah. It depends on, everybody has a type. Everybody has a type, guys. You know what I mean? When I'm out here in Cartagena, there are certain women that just catch my eye. And some may be like, no, she's not that bad. But I don't go after the pretty girls. I go after the ones that are about 6s and 7s. Hold on, there was that girl that just texted me. Damn. Oh, she didn't text me back. All right, cool. She might hit me up though in a little bit to come over. I got this other one. Y'all want to see this other one real quick, chat? I'm on a roll. Y'all see the one that's trying to come over? There's a regular one. This is just a chick that I met out. You know what I'm saying? Just on some like, hey, you pretty, come here. And she was like, okay. And I took her out on a date. Talked to her all in Spanish, chat. All in Spanish. I'm proud of myself that I'm going out on dates only in Spanish. All right, this is the last one, I promise, chat. This is the one that literally just texted me that I showed y'all that said chaos says. This is her right here. This is her. Yeah. She got a nice body too. I'm just like, and I wouldn't even necessarily say she's really that bad, but she's cute, body nice, booty crazy. Like, I just like these little brown skin. I mean, and I ain't even the best picture of her though. I got other pictures, but that's what's on her story. So I just put that up. She's cute. She's a cutie. She a cutie. I have a type, chat. I don't know. I do. I love it here, chat. I'm loving being in Latin America. I've always had a thing for Latin women. I've always had a thing for Latin culture. I've always loved the Spanish language. Yeah, 7.6. Yeah. I saw her. I was out. She was at a restaurant. She had these blue jeans on. Ass was just protruding out of the blue jeans. And she was like, this is a line y'all can use if y'all want. She goes, you want something to eat? And she like handed me a menu and I'm like, no, solo quiero tu corazón, which just means, no, I only want your heart. And she didn't even really laugh. She looked at me with these eyes like, really? Like, is this nigga really trying to hit on me? I'm like, yeah, I only want your heart. I'm serious. She's looking, and you can be real like sappy with women here in Latin America. That's what I love too. Like, you can be real like romantic and be like real kind of almost corny sappy a little bit. And they'll either fall for it really, really, really well, or they'll kind of laugh it off like, and they'll kind of like, but if you get them, you got them. And I just hit her with the, yeah, no, I only want your heart. I don't want whatever you're selling. Like, I don't want. And then she just got her number, took her out. Yeah. But yeah, I wish I'd have did this sooner. I love being in Cartagena. I love being overseas. Even if it isn't here, I would love to go to, we're going to go to Brazil, and I can't wait for Cali. I'm super excited. Like, it's going to be lit. So, but I'm just showing y'all, like I said, when you're here in Cartagena, go out during the day, talk to regular women. Don't just talk to pros. Even if you're a weekend warrior, go out and meet like regular women, like the women I just showed, working jobs, whatever they doing. Don't worry about all this other little things. Some women you meet are gonna have kids, whatever. Just get practice. Don't think about it all the time. Oh man, I hope she's this. If you just see her and you think she's cute, talk to her. All the other shit that's going on with her, you can worry about later. The fact that you're building up enough courage to go up to a woman and approach her in Spanish. You can even approach her with your Google Translate. Your eyes are very beautiful. I just want to know what your name was. And show her, just tap her on the shoulder and go, look. If she likes you, she'll look at you and go, he's cute. And she'll laugh, right? I'm telling y'all, Al does it all the time. Al is the king of Google Translate Riz. We should do a show called Google Translate Riz, chat. I swear, it works very, very well. So, yeah, chat. So tomorrow, another live stream, IRL and/or show. We got to hit this fundy, guys. Let me bring this fundy down because we got 20 from me, Cash Me Void. So we're under 1,100 now. 1107 minus 20. So we're at 1087. Shout out to you, me, Cash Me Void. Let me just add that in and then we'll close out. What did I say? 1087. 1087. Cool. All right. We're at 1087, guys. We're at just over $1,000 left to raise. Cali, Colombia, Flyboy, Check in Effect, Mentuition. We're going to be there. We appreciate y'all for checking in, man, guys. We're going to wind down the show. And as Al says, don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. I don't know if I agree with the don't kiss these hoes in the mouth. I think that you don't. What's worse is if you're eating hookah box, right? Don't eat hookah box. If you kiss a girl and give her a little peck, I don't really care. Like it's just more like the crazy shit that some of y'all be doing just with the yeah. All right, chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, adios.